That's on the Sunday, the day after, they don't actually do it on. Sorry.
John?
Yeah, there you go. You're good.
Somebody's gonna have to sit there though.
Yeah, yeah,
You have to let the people in the meeting.
Oh, I'm good.
no, that's fine. They're gonna sit there. Thanks.
So do we need to like re-go over what was discussed?
Yeah.
Full run through at the end.
Okay.
I was just thinking to get more vendors and make it a bigger event, we could do like arts and crafts or something.
Well, you can make it specific, arts and crafts or homemade items. That type of thing.
All right,
Yeah. I love Quill.
so just to kind of recap everything that we've done, March, we didn't decide anything, right? Nothing in March.
No, we don't have a lobby. They should be.
Huh? But
They should be able to. I don't know, said other.
Okay, good. So March, we don't have nothing. Talk about Easter. Doing it on the 4th.
But speaking down, I don't want any misconception that this is a city event. I mean,
Right.
we're the ones
We
we
kind of determined that
reserves.
school, yeah, the city has never really been put on an Easter event. We're willing to sponsor. Yes. That is, please make note that is determined, on the amount at the end of this, what we would even donate, right? Right. And then the Easter, we're gonna do a, best hat and bonnet contest, for 17 and under and 18 and over. And then the egg hunt and stuff as well. That is on Saturday, the 4th.
Right.
Currently is what we're talking about, correct?
Can we go over Derby Day?
Maybe.
Memorial Day, we thought,
Memorial.
getting the flags up by then, hopefully I'll have the pieces to put on the pole so that we can get them up.
So May 25th is gonna be the first time that we try to get all of our flags up. With the new brackets and poles, and that's a lot, I don't know.
You talked to him recently though, didn't you? About.
Yeah, he said that, like they've been a little bit behind, but hopefully that should be done soon, so then I can talk to Darren about coming out here with his guys and getting them on the pole.
Well, please remember, even if we don't get them done, we still have a way of putting up flags.
Yeah.
We've all been part of that, and it's fun. I mean, I look forward to it. So definitely May 25th flags should be up, so we probably need to do it maybe probably the week before or something like that.
You wanna go ahead and set a date for that?
I
Big
would.
days?
Well, the problem is we get down to their, if he's gonna do them.
But you wanna set like a, just in case he can't, something happens and he can't do them, you wanna say like maybe like by May 16th? If Darren can't do them by May 16th, we can go ahead and get them up.
Well, or
That would be us.
for the 18th, the fire department should be meeting. We can always ask them to do it.
Do we have any,
Well, we
other, that we like any banners or flags in
We
memorials?
used to have memorial with the Easter ones, but I don't know where they are.
I'm not talking about like up on the, like streets, I guess, like there's anybody, you know what I'm saying, like in memorial.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we do. All those ones with the names,
Mhm.
those are memorials.
Okay.
People think they're for living people, but those are people that are passed. So yeah, all those ones, the names, those are memorials.
Well, I was gonna say, we'll switch the flag or the banners out too for the,
Yeah.
so the banners need to switch
last
probably.
year.
Banners need to be switched, and then I would say if, depending on when Darren can come out and when I get the stuff, put the flags. When Darren can come out and get them up, if not, we'll put the old ones up and we'll settle on, if it has to be the old ones, a week before.
I like the 18th. I like that, we have to make a decision as a city. If we haven't got word if somebody's gonna put them up, then we need to take it upon ourselves to get them up. Whether hire somebody or do it ourselves.
So we'll put
Is that-
flags up.
When's our meeting for that? So,
The second Thursday is the 14th.
and then Tuesday.
26th,
So
so
maybe we need to,
Yeah, 26.
Right, second Thursday.
Yep,
that,
sorry, I should put meetings in here.
we need to make that determination by May 14th. I think we need to have our game plan May 14th, whether the fire department or us, or we're gonna hire Dunn or Daryl.
Darren.
So we need to talk about flags. Probably need to put that on
Agenda for May.
Okay.
the punch list,
Punch list, there you go.
so it stays there.
I do like the punch.
I do
list.
too.
Do you like it?
I do. I do like the punch list.
Alright, our new event,
I'll let you all talk about it.
Or talk about the new event?
the Derby Day?
Yeah.
I guess we're shooting for May 2nd to see if we can do the barbecue cook-off. And then after have like a pie cook-off, stick pony races, the showing of the Derby and what was else? Cornhole.
cornhole tournament.
So I'll be reaching out to see if, the community's interested in participating in the barbecue cook-off as well as any, businesses, the barbecue businesses.
And then on the fence is arts and craft vendors. Yeah, that's on the fence right now.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Might as well make it a whole festival. I mean, I think.
Yeah.
Derby Day Festival. I mean, if we're gonna have that much going on,
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Just kind of in a vein of talking about arts and crafts, I foresee a lot of our events this year, maybe having arts and crafts. Maybe at the next meeting, we can't do it here, but maybe we could talk about agreeing, just go and say, for any city event, if an arts and crafts vendor participates, we waive the fees. And that way we know upfront, so they come back each event and do this and that.
Fine with that.
Yeah,
I think.
I would make it for 2026.
Yes, for this
Yeah.
count, for this
Yeah,
calendar year.
I think the more that you get down here, that's.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The only thing is like,
So we will, of course, for the,
but how do we handle food vendors?
oh, well, that could be limited. That's just like Buffalo Days, we limit our food vendors, cause you
Well-
don't want the 500 people come and make hamburgers, you're always gonna make money every come
You're
back.
happy. The thing is,
for
if you're,
barbecue, you don't wanna really limit that.
No, that
here's how you
competition.
do this, is if you're enrolled to be in the actual judging, then you don't have to pay city fees
Oh, for the barbecue,
for the
so
barbecue, but if you want,
if you're participating.
I was gonna say, like, if you're participating, like, if we're, just my opinion, I think that you should waive them for anybody that shows up. If we're requesting people to come out, like, hey, be a part of our event so that we're making it bigger, I think that we should at least give them that.
well,
If we're trying to grow it, especially.
if you're, I like if you're participating, but it also, if you're not participating and still wanna come, you can pay and be set up.
Mhm.
Cause that, you never know, like a desserts. They wanna come out or.
I just like to barbecue and then eat some dirt pie afterwards. I think that sounds excellent.
So,
Sorry.
you're fine. Let's get into the specifics now. The judging of barbecue, is it gonna be best brisket, best pulled pork, best whatever, is there gonna be a prize for each?
Who are we gonna have judging it though? Because maybe we ought to let them. Whoever's judging it, maybe we should let them decide how they're, like, if
Yeah,
they
makes
judge
sense.
this stuff. If they judge this stuff
Yeah.
before, you know, maybe we should let them decide that.
And-
There was a comment just made, that is also the week of Cinco de Mayo.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, Cinco de Mayo is on Tuesday that year. It's not on the weekend.
It's on the fifth,
It's on the 5th of May.
It's Tuesday, yeah. During the week.
you know, I wouldn't mind, well, I mean, they can participate, they can make barbecue.
Mhm, mhm.
Actually, both restaurants.
Both restaurants will.
yeah.
They did last year.
On the types of meat, I would probably, if Meg's gonna reach out to barbecue people, ask them what they wanna prepare, because if you get a bunch of categories, you'll have one that makes a brisket, you'll have one that makes plank, and then you.
Everybody.
But if you say this. is
So I was
what
gonna
we
say, I've never done one, so I would like to get information from them before I set any parameters, honestly. I just,
I wouldn't have to, I wouldn't want.
I'd like to see how it's actually done and
Yeah.
go from there.
The one
So
thing,
more or less, I would just, like, this is our idea of what we wanna do, this is the date.
Just four feet.
yeah, there you go, chicken,
Yeah.
that'd be good, yeah, and it'd be whatever, like, the piece of meat you make.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
I think we,
The meats, the.
yeah, for the judges, we probably need to try to reach out and get like people that are like magistrates
Yeah.
or, you know, if we can do it, that's fine, but I would prefer not us do it.
I think, like the guy that does the cooking at Bluebird Cafe, Rodney or whatever, maybe get some real chefs to come down if they're not doing anything. If they're not doing anything, probably, that's a big thing, a lot of people are struggling on that
And then
weekend.
we get anybody, the thing is, you gotta realize this is a politics year,
Yeah,
and they like
they
to
want to
be
be seen.
they want to be seen.
So, will we leave it up to them if they're gonna make enough to actually sell that day, or if we just say, hey, you just wanna bring, you know, whatever enough to be judged? Because one thing Crossman asked me, and the people we brought from Harrodsburg, they said, well, how many people are you expecting? Because that tells us how much meat to prepare.
Yeah, we
don't know.
have no idea.
Yeah, but you'll have other barbecue people, so I mean,
I would say plan on 200 people, and if you sell out, you sell out.
when he sold it, every time he came down here, he set up in the square, he sold it.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, we can leave it up to them, tell them we don't know. I mean, we had a decent show up for the chili cook-off. We're trying to plan it in advance so that we
How
can
about-
reach more people. But,
Hopefully we could get, Country Boy back out.
How about,
and I don't know if Mason has anything going on, but yeah, I'll reach out to him too.
what if we could work with the vendors? I don't know if this is possible or not. But what if there's a one price for all? And then,
Go around table, and
yeah, and you just split that money to all the vendors. Everybody gets a fair share of it.
I could say,
Yeah.
if they're willing to do that,
You
that's
come in,
great.
You pay,
They're willing to do.
You
That'd be cool.
pay $20 and it gets split between everybody.
Yeah.
If I could direct you to one question, it really surprised me. So asking about how this should be funded, did you all see that one?
Mm-mm.
So, the question was, how would you support? And, let me put up my things that's forward to read. So it's on the last page, the very bottom, I'm sorry, second to last page, very one at the bottom. So a lot of people said,
Ticket fees.
74% of people said that they would pay a ticket, $5 to $10. 87%, now they can choose as many categories they want. 87% said they would like it if it's funded by sponsors. 53% said they'd do a premium. That means like $20, $30, a premium. And then, others said donation-based events. So I think it's great doing that, do a fee, go around everything, because people said so far they're okay with that. And by the way, I'm gonna share the link with you all this, because I put on my post that, we keep it till next meeting, so I'll share you the link and you can go and look at it anytime, see what the results are.
I'm cool with the fee, but I also, like, I don't think, this is just my opinion. I don't think that I personally, until I lived in Sanford Ground and saw like a summer in Sanford Ground, did not realize how many kids
Yeah,
are here,
that's true.
living on Main Street. I mean, there are kids of all ages up and down Main Street, all day long during the summer.
Yeah,
So yes, I think a fee is great, but I would also,
it's 20.
yeah, I mean, I would also like it to be something that, you know, like, I want all of these kids to also be able to enjoy it. You know, there are tons of kids down here
Now,
that are gonna be able to do this, and I want them to be able to come and enjoy it
gotcha.
regardless.
I say along with that too, you know, we could very cheaply get hot dogs and hot dog buns and things like that too, because there's a lot of people.
Kid friendly.
Yeah, kid friendly, yeah.
Yeah,
My kid would not eat barbecue.
Yeah.
He's looking like, what's that?
I don't know, and I don't know if maybe there's something else kid friendly that we could
I'm
do, like,
100% for sure that we can get sponsors for pretty much every event.
There you go.
yeah, yeah,
I don't think we need to charge a fee for any.
okay.
I was gonna say, just depending on the barbecue though, I mean, because I know that barbecue can get expensive, so
Yeah.
I would have to talk to, like, especially if I'm gonna have businesses come out, they're probably gonna wanna charge like a normal vendor would
Oh, I
on
would
a
say
plate.
so. They're gonna have to recoup their costs.
Yeah,
And really, when they do that, that plate's not expensive, $9 last time I got a plate for a barbecue
Yeah.
somewhere.
It's good, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a.
So, you
Yeah.
mentioned cornhole. Problem I see with that is we don't have cornhole boards.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, if we reach out to the community to see if
Yeah.
anybody would donate, I mean, I've got a set, that was what was
We
there.
have a lot of people locally too that I bet, could probably make them pretty cheap.
Mhm.
Out of cabins.
Well,
Hint.
and that's one of the questions, and the questions I,
To be professional boards or.
No, I'm just saying, I don't know.
the questions I put in here weren't things I made up, it's things that everybody said in here, like the horseshoe thing, that actually came from Cedar Grove when they wanted to put horseshoe pits up there.
Mhm.
And people want to do cornhole tournaments and things,
Yeah.
it's in the thing here, I mean,
And I think-
if we had boards for the future, that'd be
Yeah.
great.
But I think we make a note on the cornhole contest that it's, for family fun, non-regulation.
Okay.
Cause you're gonna.
You're gonna have to come in serious.
You're
and
gonna have some.
That's skip bounce and that doesn't count.
I say you go bragging rights.
Yeah,
Campground bragging rights.
bragging rights.
Well, I mean, I think that we should give it a prize, I mean, if it's gonna be a competition, there's some kind of prize for
Yeah.
whoever wins it, like
I
the
think
team
we'll-
that wins it.
But the boards will be as close to professional as we can get them.
Yeah,
You know, they'll be spaced appropriately, all that stuff, but, you know,
How many boards are we?
I've got
we're
a,
not gonna have.
Well, I mean, I think that it'll depend
I've got a roller
I think it'll
stripe for
depend
like
on how many
football
people
fields,
actually
we
want
could
to.
stripe it off.
How many people
Yeah,
want
plain
it?
space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because like I said, I know I've got a set, I think there's somebody, my dad has a set, like I did get a few, yeah, I was gonna say,
So we just try to do.
You can
I have a set, but mine's not like.
Worst comes to worst,
Pretty cheap.
with good planning, worst comes to worst, if we can't get enough and we have a lot of people saying they're coming, Bryant Reynolds rents them too.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
30-40 bucks.
yeah, we only need, like 4 sets.
Well, we got 5 right here, cause John gets that too.
Yeah, I've got a set, mine's not good though.
Okay.
Might be able to get the ones across the street though.
That's what I was thinking.
Regardless, you know,
It's our professional.
I think that's great.
yeah, I just don't wanna come and have one board and then everybody has to play on it.
Oh, yeah, it'd take forever to get through the round.
No, I think we have to have 4. Yeah,
and
so I think we're good there. But I just want people to
I
understand,
would do a bracket too.
there will be.
well, yeah, I was gonna say, we'll have to keep track, somebody, if we're doing the tournament, somebody's gonna have to be over top of it as far as who,
Checking
like,
in.
who won each game, like
Oh,
the
yeah, I
bracket
don't know.
going out.
I ain't gonna be able to.
Um,
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, I can't do that.
Well, most of the time, the team will come to you at the end
Yeah,
and be
that's
like,
how you
we
get
won
the
this game,
scores, yeah.
this team's like, we won this game, you just keep.
They're gonna track it in before the whole
Do
game.
the tournament.
Yeah, I was gonna say, cause the other team's not gonna let, you know what I'm saying, the
Yeah.
other team cheat. They-
Probably,
I bet there's an app for that somewhere.
I'm sure there is, yeah.
if we're getting really serious, I mean,
We should just have it on the iPad and they come and tell you.
we should probably have a tent that has city standards on it, so people, like, one of us sits there,
Yes, please. I think that's absolutely. needed.
you know, and they know where to
Didn't we
go.
talk about that? Cause we talked about that with Mason and he told us where we could get one.
I know, but we never followed, you know, like, oh,
You're talking about one that's got the imprint on it?
Yeah, like it would have the city of Stanley, like you can order it.
That'd be cheaper, the
Yeah.
imprint was usually like $700-900.
yeah, so maybe just a banner, then we can tie it to the to
Yeah.
the tent,
Yeah, well, I got a resource that
Put it
I
on the
can
table.
actually order.
or a table. That way, these people coming in,
Resources for
They have a central point to go.
Yeah.
Get a tablecloth,
Yeah,
Point
oh, yeah.
one of the stretchy.
Point and like make sure there's our tables up there in front, so that if there's anything off, you wanna enter in something, you know, last minute entries to like the tournament, or if you want to like buy a ticket or whatever we end up choosing to do. But, yeah, donations.
John's gonna turn his head to all that side of the bidding.
Big steel drill and say donations here.
Well, I was gonna say donations help for future events too. I
I was
mean,
gonna say, yeah, talk to Jeff, see if we can have a donate towards future events. You might be
we could
surprised.
even do like, if we're gonna do that table, have like a little, like he had online, but an actual survey that people could fill out, like what they wanna see next, or another event that they would like us to do.
Oh, actually,
This kind of goes back to if we had that 501(c)(3) thing, you know, that we talked about, what was it last?
12 years.
Yeah,
But you don't need it.
we don't need it, but it would have come in handy if.
yeah, I think
For that.
Megan just said something that I think is an excellent idea. Cause like this survey, with Surveymark, you can make a QR. And we put a QR around every event we have and says, it's a satisfaction survey, what'd you like, what'd you not like, and what do you suggest for an upcoming
Yeah.
event? And each time they go to those events, they could hit that and send it to us and like I said, share it to everybody so everybody sees the
Mhm.
results.
And And if the cornhole's a big hit, you just keep rolling it on to your Friday night movie nights.
There you go.
Or start a league during
Or
the
start a
summer,
league and have it on
every other
Friday
week
night.
or something.
They're moving.
Then you can have food trucks down there for the league.
Movies are,
They're touchy.
they're a little more difficult than like having a concert or something like
What
that.
movie nights?
Yeah,
Yeah, they require like a whole like license.
yeah.
Swank is the cheapest, that's who we use.
They're a little bit, I've done a lot of research on it, and it's,
And the good news is right now, it's a movie licensing, we're not lying. We had, like somebody said earlier, we had no idea it'd be 50 people show up. So you can tell them we went the cheapest license. We went to 50 to 100 person license because we don't know, if you got 1,000 people there. We didn't know it was gonna be 600 people over here that night. I mean, 100. But I mean, it's our best guess. Now, next year might be a different story if you know you've got 200 or 300 people coming here,
Parks and Rec could come and help.
probably.
I bet nobody's gonna come and actually count the number of people.
But I mean, they do it a lot. They do it in the county park.
Yes and no. What we found out when we did it was like little, well, it's not a little one now, it's a chain. Chain movie theater in Georgetown. They're known to go around, look at people showing movies and stuff and see if they're raising money off it, cause you can't raise money if you're showing it to a lot.
It's supposed to be a free event.
I'm gonna say, isn't the license like $500?
They were making nice.
It's per movie though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's,
Is it per movie?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I don't, like, I briefly looked into it when I heard the ticket price, I was like, I'm trying to go cheaper than that right now.
And you can do a bundle with a lot of those companies. You can say we're gonna do 3 or 4 movies a year.
I wonder if we could fall underneath Parks and Rec in Georgetown. Or
Maybe.
That's what I was.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm sure they already buy that.
You know,
And
good
they
point on
used to.
that. Good point on that is too, don't forget Miss Saunders, or
Yeah.
they get that mobile stage.
That's
That's
why-
mobile
Well,
stuff.
that's why I was thinking for just the derby stuff, like playing the derby, she's got that mobile stage, but I didn't know if she had something like that could display the.
She has tables and chairs, all those tables and chairs, we had Buffalo Days came out of that trailer she
Yeah,
brought.
and a lot of events in Georgetown this year, Parks and Rec and Tourism has joined forces to do events. So if y'all, if we can talk to Parks and Recs, probably you're gonna get tourism as well.
I can't support about the stage you found down there.
yeah.
Well, if you use that, yeah, that's heavy.
Man.
You'll need some backs for that too.
If we're doing barbecue.
You'll need some backs for that, it's heavy.
I know, DJ.
Blues.
I'd like-
How's it gonna be the barbecue and the DJ though?
They're mobile and they
Why
come
do
in,
we,
they pull down the front.
why do we have to have a DJ? Why can't we just get us a radio and just turn it on?
That was my plan.
Spotify and just turn it on.
As long as we ask, as long as there's not
Yeah, that's
conflict.
great. People want money for live music.
They do, it's not cheap.
It's not.
We looked into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
$600.
When we start talking about 4th of July, I've got pricing.
Well, why don't we head that way, cause we've
So,
spent a lot of time
before-
on Derby.
Before we move to the next event, the one thing that I wanna make sure that, cause I think it's failed a little bit in the past, is getting the word out.
Yeah.
So what's our goal, like, for each of these events to get the word out, other than website and Facebook?
Well, personally, I think the
I
next,
wanna be,
the
what I,
next meeting, we have to vote on whether or not to do it or not, right?
Yes.
And then once we do that and make a decision that we vote on it, from there on out, you can start.
I will tell you that you can send it through the chamber,
well, that's gonna be a question then, cause if it's the next meeting, you and I both are out of it,
I
then
mean,
let's think it's moved.
We do the meeting after that, because we're still on time. We could do it the next meeting, because everybody's here.
well, they can still have a quorum. You think somebody's gonna vote on it?
On what?
No, I was just saying, if you, I don't know, like, if you want to be here for it.
So Ken, here's some ways to get out. One, if we can set a definite schedule and this is gonna be locked in, we should look at maybe spending a little bit of money, put it in the paper. We can make door hangers and we can walk around and put a door hanger on every house in this city.
And Scott County Tourism will post that.
Tourism puts them everywhere.
They pushed the, chili cook-off, and I was able to print off flyers and put them in business.
Your students.
Like that too.
Can you read them out to school?
Hey, put them in what?
Business,
Yes, we
like on the
could,
front door,
well,
like your
depends.
business, the liquor store, just having.
if any of that ends up
The
in it,
dollar
no.
store let me do it too.
If there are events that have liquor at school, we'll put it in there. But we can put the ones that don't. We put the family friendly, no liquor in there. Oh, she also puts out in like hotels and things. Tourism, they go out, those little things, you go in hotels and it's got like, or at least they used to, put those things that have like the what you can do around everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know, cause I know that she boosts it on her page.
And that's Scott County Tourism.
Mhm.
Do we ever put our events on the Kentucky Tourism site?
We should, Cause Buffalo Day's on there.
Yeah.
I don't have to call anymore. They put it on there and they put it on the state festival thing now.
Mhm.
I think we need to associate two commissioners to this event,
Which one?
this one. Since it's new,
The senior having Instagram page?
Which one, the Derby
Right
one?
there.
The Derby event? Well,
since it's new,
yeah. You wanna designate two?
I think we need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be one.
And Megan should be another. She calls out to people.
So I'm just saying, I don't want it to get forgotten.
Well, I was gonna say, I've already been working on the barbecue one, so I mean, I don't care to.
Well, there you go.
Hey, partner.
You know, I don't mean it's, I don't mean it's negative.
Stuff, or is it gonna be spread out like?
It's a stick.
I think you were almost done.
The stick push race, like in the front yard of the school, and then
That sounds great.
vendors over here.
I don't
Which school got reserved ahead of time, but if there's any liquor, can't be there.
Well, he's talking about the stick court.
Like he saw, yeah,
Have you got-
separating it out. But although, I mean, cause last
We're
year,
doing it.
So I'm saying if we're gonna do it, we're gonna be part more guys.
Well, if we do the Derby stick
yeah, I was gonna
court
say, I would do the square. The square's flat too. You have more room to do like cornhole because we have that little bottom area where you can set up cornhole. In the back that we weren't even using could be where the stick horses are, and then in the front could be where all.
I say we keep it to one property.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Do
the
everything
square,
at the square.
because we only used half of the
If you're gonna
square.
have cornhole turns, that's gonna take up quite a bit of space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, but so like we're down at the bottom, like where the road goes like that. All of that's flat right there. Like we had that kind of roped off anyway. You could
Yeah.
have, like if we're only having 4 or 5 boards, it's not taking up a huge amount of room. We just have them.
And I think
That,
we'll find, like.
Yeah, you get through this.
He knows the rules.
well, I was gonna say, we,
There really is.
or even across the back.
And then the stick horse race isn't gonna be a quarter mile.
Let's just shut down Main Street, let them run down Main Street.
There you go. But I would want
If you go to the
that
school
concrete
parking lot,
area,
go around.
that concrete area, I think I'd limit that just for vendors. You know, I don't think we have any parking there or anything like that. And then
Well,
the
the part that-
and stuff.
the vendors are able to park in the grass, like they, I mean, they could if they wanted to against that fence
Yeah, all
line.
the way around the fence.
Wouldn't anybody park here? They probably should.
No,
Talking about vendors.
Parking in the square, it would all be on Main Street,
Yeah.
and the school parking lot.
yeah, well, we can't say the school parking lot, but yeah, on Main Street, they're gonna park there regardless.
There we go. All right, cool.
To be honest, when it comes to events, as much as possible, I mean, I think you should be at least always one of them because you're over parks. I mean, that's why we point ourselves in different things.
I just don't want somebody to not just put it on the back burner.
Mhm.
And it's better if you have to.
Yeah, no, it
And y'all are gonna
definitely-
get more out on,
May 2nd, we can't put it on the back burner. We gotta.
yeah, that's why, that's kind of.
Yes.
And I was gonna say, we're gonna have to start pushing for it like now.
We need to come up with a catchy name, not to push you more about this, but because barbecue and pies, I mean, it's gotta be a catchy name there somewhere.
Buffalo.
Not right now, I'm talking about before the next, whenever we decide meeting, but.
Don't think Buffalo
That made it.
No, yeah, because buffalo chips, we used to do buffalo chips.
Works.
Huh?
Buffalo Days when I was a kid, they did buffalo chip contest, you know what that is? Frisbee.
I know what it sounds like.
What type of frisbee? It's dried cow poop from the pasture and you would get it, bring it in, you chuck it.
That sounds terrible.
Kids line up to do that. That and the grease pig we used to have in the softball field, they'd line up to do that. I don't know about today's kids, but kids back then.
And I don't want to go eat.
Somebody would. Somebody would.
Oh, my God.
Be neat if we can find bison barbecue guy though. Somebody can do barbecue with bison, that'd be good.
I thought, I think we could restrict it with the price,
Mm.
because it's Buffalo, but you know.
That would be cool.
What is it?
Bison, restricted to bison.
Or just make bison all in the category.
Oh,
Maybe
we'd like that.
you know what we could do with that? We could find somebody locally that does the beefalo and bison meat, and we could say, we'll advertise your name in this if you can help our vendors get their meat. At a-
Oh,
at a
that's
better
a,
price.
I like that idea.
Okay.
Bison barbecue?
It's to be honest with you, like.
Cause everybody be like, what's that taste like?
It's
Yeah, it tastes delicious.
You
Yeah, really.
cannot taste the difference.
See, I think it's richer.
It's leaner.
It's
Much nicer.
Depends when you got the tail, I go there.
Oh, it may not, man, a barbecue good then if it's real lean, not like that.
I was gonna say, you're also good at that point, you're limited.
Yeah.
But it also challenges people that are barbecue to, they may have never done that.
I was just gonna say, cause if you add in, you have picky adults, too. I mean, if you're doing completely deep.
How old is that?
I don't know, but they're not good.
Where did that even come from?
Okay,
All right.
doesn't even know how old it is, okay.
But they're good.
That's,
So,
that's because,
Come on, it's a
All
parent
right,
thing.
moving along.
June,
So we'll come up with a catchy name for this
Okay.
event and all that stuff. June,
I don't have nothing for June.
June, we're gonna plan. So one of the things I wanted to do was June, July, and August, 1 weekend each month.
Okay.
To do a concert at the square.
Okay.
They, what do they call it in Georgetown? Party at the. Party at the square, so we'll do my concert at the square. The thing that I'm finding, July will be the July 4th one.
Okay.
So we're gonna have somebody there. That July 4th event, we had $250 left from the donation that People's Faith gave us. And they've donated another 500, to pay for the entertainment, to help pay for the entertainment. What I'm finding is entertainment for a 3-hour period runs between 1,000 and 1,400. We run a holiday.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more expensive on a holiday.
that's not a holiday.
Our new
What is that?
chamber,
What did it say?
Commerce.
Columbus.
You may.
I didn't do that, AI generated.
Oh, why didn't they do Halloween?
Probably.
So.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe-
Try to get some good out there.
And Lori too at tourism, because they've got a lot of local people that provide entertainment that's not so expensive.
Yeah.
Is it the second and the fourth Tuesday? Second Tuesday.
Second Thursday. Second Thursday.
Second Thursday. I know, I have to ask every time.
What's that?
Our
Meetings.
So just before we go farther, on June 23rd, we need to decide about flags. For the 4th of July. Or are we gonna leave them up for full time? I don't think we should leave them up.
They degrade to
Yeah,
you.
they would be destroyed. So on June 23rd, we need to decide who's putting the flags up for 4th of July.
Well, when when are they coming down? Because if we're not putting flags up until May,
They'll have to come down.
It's only 6.
you're gonna, like, we're gonna put them up for like a couple weeks, take them down and put them
We
right
left
back.
them up last year. Took a lot of damage.
These flags are supposed to be
I'm just telling you.
nicer than the ones we have.
Yeah, we took a lot of damage. though.
I've got brand new flags, I've got brand new poles. Like the poles are supposed to spin, so the flag doesn't get all wrapped up on it. The flags are supposed to be heavier so that they,
So you wanna leave them up?
kinda, if we're not putting them up until the end of May.
Okay, okay, we'll try it then.
So Memorial Day, 2 months into July? I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm just trying to.
2 weeks into July. But I mean, that's, I don't know, I mean, I guess we can base it off of weather too, you know, if it's gonna be,
No, you can't do it.
I'm saying if it's calling for some kind of big storm.
We're not gonna. take flags down.
Okay. That was,
That's
all I got.
That's my concern.
What's that different storm?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because people can't see you drive down Main Street as it is. I don't want to be out there taking flags down.
We have anything in June?
doesn't mean like in the sun.
Maybe no.
I was just saying, are we gonna leave anything, not put them back there?
13th is part of that?
I mean, I don't
We
know, I
have-
guess I haven't been a part of the putting up and taking down flags, so you all would know better than I do, it just seemed,
We left them up last year. We took a
Yeah,
lot
you'll
of
be
damage.
but how long did y'all leave them up last?
From Memorial to after 4th.
Well, up to 4th. Well, up.
Which, when I say we take a lot of damage, I mean, it did do wear and tear on our flags, but I think we lost 4 flag poles and.
A lot of the damage, it blows them out, they get ran
They never
over.
get wrapped up,
Yeah.
like you were talking about. It might be something we can try, I mean,
Might be
Well, I
better.
was gonna say, we can put them up and play it by ear,
yeah.
like if
I think
it,
it's good testing for the new
Good testing.
flags and systems, see if they order it. Yeah, you're right.
But I propose
a concert in June.
June 20th.
Day before Father's Day, we had
Concert at the square.
Ah,
And for a concert at the square, I think we should do very similar to like Georgetown. Have the concert and then just have a couple vendors there if people wanna eat and stuff like that and.
question.
Yes,
Do you think anybody And I only say this because, you know, the whole camera thing, we bowed down to that. People pressure, posting nasty things online. Do we want to go with concert on Square and sound like we're trying to be like Georgetown, or what about like Music on Main or something, or some different name, or?
Music on Main sounds kind of like,
a jazz club.
I was thinking like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
I mean, you can think of something.
Or if you're going, are you gonna do more than one music thing?
Yeah, three.
How about a concert series or something, or?
What time of day, you know, evening or?
Yeah, I was thinking like, 6 to 9.
In the morning.
I was thinking like 6 to 9.
Thinking in Chiefs vein, safety wise, the sooner you could get around dusk or with daylight, the better is get people out of there safely. So you definitely wouldn't want to have it past dark. I mean,
In June, it's gonna be like,
9:30 or 10.
Yeah.
that's why I'm doing 6 to 9. And you don't, like in June, if it's 100 degrees that day, you don't wanna,
you don't want to be in the middle of the
you
day.
don't wanna be out there at 3 o'clock. Yeah,
No.
So June the 20th is what you're thinking?
June the 20th, 6 to 9.
Okay.
First concert,
July
and I don't think that's gonna be-
What are we doing in August? Stay with us.
We're not there yet.
I think he was,
I haven't picked it yet.
I was gonna say, I think he was looking June, July, and August.
So I'm
Or
just gonna
it's
play.
gonna be for the concert in July with the,
You know, we talked about having multiple cornhole days. What about cornhole we're doing today
Which one?
before the concerts?
I think
No?
No, I think, let's just, for the concert nights,
Just concert,
except for the 4th of July, because that's gonna be a whole day.
everything.
But, for the concert days, let's just let them be concert days.
We've got Buffalo Beats concert series or Buffalo Boogie concert series.
Buffalo.
Summer nights.
Ooh,
Oh,
skip
people
around
sing.
summer nights.
There you go.
I like that.
That sounds nice, I think.
Skip around
Summer nights.
So you just can't done all by yourself. Alright, so we're gonna call it Stamping Ground Summer Nights.
That sounds pretty cool.
Listen, ChatGPT is great, I think.
Never used it.
You a liar.
No, you.
You're a liar.
Happy ground summer nights.
That's
That's
cool.
3 of
So let's just name the dates. June 20th, July 4th,
July 4th.
and,
So you're gonna do the music July 4th?
Yep.
Yep, okay.
July.
When's that, wait a minute, when do we go back to school? So we should do it before the school. The week before school.
Probably not.
They put the calendar out. Let me see if I can find it.
Probably gonna be the 8th, probably knowing us.
No, they usually do it that week of
No,
the.
I mean, like having it all day. Either that or we have it the first day, because sometimes they've been going back like Friday the 14th for one day.
Stampede for the Roses.
Oh, for Derby days?
I like it. Stampede for the Roses.
I don't care, that's not me.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I gotta put my feet back.
She's saying get Kroger to sponsor Roses for the race.
May, yeah. We're gonna go back to May.
Scott County Schools calendar for 26, 27. First day of school is August 12th.
Oh my, that's a Wednesday.
Oh my God, really?
I was gonna say, they went back on Wednesday this past year too.
Alright, so
Alright.
What is it, August what?
the 12th was the first day of school.
Let's do,
August 12th?
So let's do August 8th.
let's do the 15th.
You wanna do the 15th?
That, you know, that,
Now we go back to school for what?
3 days. Or 2 days, yeah, 3 days. But that's like a back to school party, I guess.
I was gonna say, because you also have to think in August, when is Cedar Grove gonna do the back to school bash?
That's what I was.
That's normally right before, so it would probably be a good idea to do it after it starts, cause you know.
So 15th.
Yeah, August 15th.
That's, what was it, Stamping Ground?
Stamping Ground Summer.
Stamping
Are you gonna
Ground
do
Summer
a
Nights.
concert that night, or are you gonna do like a movie or
No, this is just concert.
this concert?
Yeah, I haven't looked, I'm on the fence about movie
Okay,
nights.
okay.
Now, while we're talking about what in conjunction, food trucks,
I think just like
I
country
think
boy food trucks.
I think these are gonna be standard for all three events, like what you're gonna ask for.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
but we have dates nailed down, so
I still
we can
think-
elaborate on those.
I still think we should do cornhole on every one of those.
I'll line up the music and stuff if you wanna line up.
Well, it's like, once you get it going.
But you could have like, you could have the boards out there, you could
I
have
still-
stuff like that out there.
I just think you should do it. One a month.
All right, so Megan and I have tag team. I'm gonna do music, she's gonna do vendors.
you know, or on opposite days, because then if I can't make the concert night series dates, I might be able to come to cornhole.
I just think we do it all in one,
What?
all of them. I mean, I'm not opposed to carrying something over, but it's hard to do, have anybody come up, because next day would be Sunday.
Yeah.
What is the,
When you're doing.
restriction on
I'm doing music.
putting a
Megan's
banner
gonna do the
across
vendors.
Main Street?
We can apply for it. It's in the encroachment permit. Yeah, we'd have to have, we might have to have like poles that are actually anchored in the ground, so it won't come down. So I saw it more than encroachment permits about putting the banner across.
It has to be tall enough for what?
Tractor trailers
Tractor
and special equipment, that's what it said.
Start trying to.
I don't know how tall that is. 15?
Probably about 15, 20 foot, yeah.
That would be cool to have like something else, this is welcome stamping around.
But you know, one thing with that, we could look at the state surplus program and maybe get some state like highway poles. It just costs putting in the ground on each side of the street in our right of way and stretching a cable across for the banner. That'd be excellent to have banners. Just get somebody to the truck, put it
One
up.
big banner that's got all three of those dates on it, in June, July, and August. And we would just, put it up at the beginning of summer and take it down.
The road banner up top's great because I'll tell you right now, just after 15 years in, people don't look at the ones on the side of the road. They look at the flashing thing for one time, but they don't look at the
Problem
banners.
is putting that up in somebody's shop.
Well,
We'd have to own it.
not problem because city owns right away
12 feet from.
12 feet from the, into the,
Piss that person off.
we had too many complaints when we put the green posts in our yards.
We'll do it
Put the
for,
what?
Green posts, some of these are in the yard, the, banner posts are in people's yards.
we'll put it in your yard and,
I don't care.
over to the counties.
I was gonna say, I mean, if you stick the post in that bush on the corner, I mean, it wouldn't even really be in your way, like, right there. And her yard, that stop sign, what is that?
I thought it was a hydrangea, I don't know what it is.
But it's like right there on the corner, you know what I'm saying, so it's right there by
But
stop.
I asked my husband to trim it, and I don't know what he, I don't know what he did to it, but he didn't trim it.
Did he assault it?
To cut it down.
Also saw in the water.
I was gonna almost cut it.
This is the guy who's watering the plastic plants. We love
I'm
you.
not sure what he did to it, but it was everywhere, and it doesn't look like,
It took care of it.
it doesn't look like it was done in a friendly manner.
Didn't want to do it.
How many times you ask him to do it?
Only a couple, but
Usually you will do it. I said I'd do it.
All
when
right,
I did it, I was like, hey, there's a lady leaving the church that can't see,
Yes.
you know, she can't see around.
So, we're on 4th of July, that involves a parade. Are we gonna have an alternative day?
For the, for July thing?
It's our first, it's our first birth,
I don't think so.
so no alternative on that one, right?
No,
You mean you pay,
Rain or weather.
I don't know, like this past year got me, cause there was literally a year that we still had the Christmas parade and it was below zero. I mean, parade's a parade, I mean, you prepare for it, none, horses weren't in it, but I mean, people came out for it.
I'm just saying, that's something that we have, that Peggy's gonna, Peggy. She's gonna have to send off for encroachment on it. And we need to, if we're gonna have an alternative day, we're gonna need to put it on there. I don't think that we should.
Kind of lose its meaning.
Lose its
after
meaning.
the
They agree.
Somebody agree.
They agree.
fact. Glad the boss told me this, right?
But if
They
it's,
probably will know.
but here's the thing, if it's a stamping ground, party or whatever you wanna call it, around summer nights. And we don't have it on the 4th, can we move it to 11 and just not have a parade?
Your entertainment's not gonna move that quick.
Well, I mean, that's something you can negotiate in the beginning, say, hey, if it rains out on Saturday, we're having it on the 11th.
They'll probably be booked for something else.
Well, I say a lot of times when you do a rain date, they'll charge more.
They want to pay for.
They're on call for that day, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just throwing it out there because I'm telling you, Christmas, you're not wrong. There was a lot of upset people,
Yeah.
which, you know.
Okay, so we're gonna have a parade. What's the
Where we at?
hours?
What's our parade?
Yeah, what's the hours? Or the time for the parade, sorry.
I'm gonna tell you right now, even though I say we do a parade tomorrow, it is miserable to be in a parade in the middle of the day, 4 o'clock. I
If you're
mean,
doing stuff in the evening, you want people to.
I agree.
Then you have your 6 to 9 movement.
Yeah,
Yeah, 6 to 9, concert.
Yep.
So 5 o'clock?
yeah.
Alright, parade is at 5 o'clock somewhere.
Are we gonna start it down here like we did this last time?
yeah, direction, Woodley.
Where do you wanna end? If we'll end at the square, because you have
Or
everything up there,
Can we end the school park?
can, we've done that before.
Could it end there and just everybody walk across the street or?
I'm fine.
The only thing we might need to,
But you're gonna go all the way through town
If you come from
this way and just end it?
Commonwealth Drive, just end at the.
Okay, so like the last 8 houses, they can walk up and see it.
Hey, but me and Dale have to. More than 8 houses. No.
Well,
So begin at Commonwealth and end at school, is that what we're talking about?
yeah, I think that's a great idea.
That's really hot.
Right,
That's
just put
Yeah.
everybody-
And if we could somehow or another like that, the backside over here where the cafeteria is, just let that be like the turnaround for the folks and stuff.
actually, if we could block up barricades the bus lane, that'd be perfect, because you're hoping they can all go through the bus lane.
Yeah.
Because you are gonna have people parking, if we're doing that thing across the street, that'd probably be full by the time you get to the parking lot.
Yeah.
So if you block off right there at my house
Yeah,
And then
there
turn out.
across to the bus lane, and
and
then,
you go in that far bus lane, right?
And when the
right
parade
across from my
comes up,
house,
that's where they
it's just
go
a,
through.
yeah.
it'd also be good, because like the tractor people bring goosenecks, and you can tell them to offload in that bus lane, that way they're not blocking parking spaces down there.
Big loop.
Alright, cool.
That's the 5 p.m.
So we're gonna shut down from Birch Street to Commonwealth.
Oh, for the parade,
She
I
needs,
thought you meant for the.
she needs to know, that's why I'm asking.
Alright, so parade's at 5 o'clock.
Birch Street to, Birch,
None of these events, we're gonna shut down Main Street.
No,
no, that, well,
Except
just for the parade.
Just for the parade.
Well, we gotta talk about it, but yeah, just for the parade.
Yeah, so the parade, 5 o'clock, and we're going from Commonwealth to Birch.
meeting time 4:45 at Commonwealth.
Got to know the direction.
That's
Like
it. all.
mile markers and making job.
GP position,
Yeah.
we can get GPS for you.
But when, I suggest we do all of them. Just don't.
Yes. And not wait until.
All 3 of these events, June, July, and August, vendors, you're gonna try to have country people or, so that's what I even try to get.
Yes.
And so let me reach out to Country Boy first to see if the dates that we have set would even work for them.
Or there could be other vendors too.
Other than, it's,
Well, we're talking about
They're-
food too, but I'm just saying, like, I
and I'll tell you just as much as here, people drink wine.
have one
Why
that
not?
I wanna give you, the mead one. He's so good.
I'm Danny. I've got 2 bottles.
No, he's not the one that,
Okay.
no, he's a different one. This guy, he's a PA in Lexington. It's Sam White's son.
Oh.
Or stepson, whatever. I've not had the other guy's mead, but,
Oh.
we have both of them here.
We have to involve the agency how that, make sure everything gets followed. We
Yeah.
do now have our own signs, so we don't have to borrow those. Kind of got those.
So you're gonna have, so what time does the event start? Cause I want it to be more than just a parade and music.
I think
So
6.
I think,
I think you start at 6.
I say earlier.
2 o'clock.
I mean, if you're having.
Yeah, I'd say early in the day, that way you got people there to watch the parade. I mean,
Yeah. I say 2, 3 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
I was gonna say, are we doing fireworks?
That's my next question.
Okay, I was gonna say, 'cause
I'd
that's
reach out to
sometime,
them.
That's gonna, what,
I reached out to the guy that I
okay, I was
talked to.
gonna say, that's gonna kind of roll, you know, that into the time as well. Because are we expecting people to show up to be there beforehand, or are we wanting to
Well,
stay for the
if you
concert?
think about
The,
Like fireworks, you're not even gonna be able to do fireworks until what?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be, right, that's what I'm saying,
I mean,
if we do it early on in the day, the rest of the people will be there like all day.
Yeah, so if you start at 5, you've still got like hours.
Yeah.
You've still got like 5 hours until you could even do
We
fireworks.
just started at 5.
Like, that's the kickoff, right, like the parade's the
Yeah.
kickoff and enjoy.
You don't need DJ Kenny K.
I mean, DJ Kenny K can, yes, obviously,
Set up there and
set up and like,
parades as they come through.
yeah.
Kind of like Mason Day. Mason.
I mean, that would be really cool. Why don't you do that this year?
DJ Kitty.
DJ parade.
He's got stuff.
DJ Kenny K, you could announce the parade.
Trying to do a live event.
I thought he was playing.
Yeah.
So what are y'all talking about, DJ?
DJ Kenny K.
Well, all joking aside, I think we should, and one year we did take advantage of it. We had to call way ahead of time. But there's still a radio station in the state of Kentucky that brags that it's Stamping Ground Kentucky. Why not reach out to them, say, can you send somebody down here for something, or at least like they did for us the year for the Family Fun Festival, they advertised for free for us. That kind of guilt for everybody using a name. We
You
don't
can
even-
invite one of the radio
That was,
stations down here for the barbecue.
That was 97.1, and they changed to 105.
It was the Bull or something, no,
That's not me, one.
no, it's not the Bull, it's the 96.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's a
96.3. Might be 99. Yeah, might be 99.
They were saying it?
Their tower is.
Their towers here.
Well, their FCC license here, I don't think it's towers are,
Yeah,
but their license is Stamping Ground Kentucky.
maybe we can rip them the water tower.
They probably already written it.
We're not getting it.
We also have to take consideration, it's awful dry during that, if there's a burn ban, we can't have fireworks and stuff like that too, but, you know, that'll be.
Where are you gonna have your fireworks?
Yeah, that's it, because if we try to do them in the park, we're gonna be cleaning up people's yards.
It won't
Yeah.
be-
You would have to do it farther away than that.
So last time
On the hill, just set them off on Main Street.
we talked to the guy, he came down here and looked at it, and, cause they have certain regulations they have to follow. And there's two types of fireworks you can shoot 1.4 and 1.3s. We have to have somebody that has a 1.4 license, though, that's to transport fireworks on the roadways. His distance was 600 foot, and he was showing, we narrowed down two locations, one is behind Bird Street. The farm there with the steers on it. But the optimum one was, I reached out to Mr. Murphy that owns all the 200 acres behind Commonwealth Toll, and he volunteered his land. He's a real USA guy. And, he volunteered his land that we could set up there and shoot it from there, and you would see it taller than the water tower. So, and like you were saying, I think you don't want to be near the people, especially if you have some weird thing happen or fire set off.
I was gonna say, anywhere near a house, if one falls over, I mean, just from us, like, being around people that have fired them off, that, like, if you shoot them into the ground, they need to be far away,
water tower?
far enough away.
We do, but I don't think, I'm trying to
Can we
read
shoot
here.
it up and over the park?
I'm reading it in here. I think he said something about the water tower, since it's communication equipment, he's not allowed to shoot over it.
Oh,
No,
well, not over
please
it,
don't do that.
away from it.
Please don't do that.
I'm just trying to read through real
I
quick.
was just trying to think somewhere we own or we could shoot over.
But here's the thing, for his 30-minute 1.4 class firework would be around $5,000.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
we could probably talk to him about a lesser time.
I think that's actually a good time, and I think that's a good amount.
And the only other thing is I had lined up, so fireworks people aren't allowed to transport their fireworks. So I had lined up, a guy that has a CDL to drive to Indiana to buy it, 'cause you have to go buy it there. And that class firework, and then drive it in a box truck down here. So there's a lot of stuff to do. It can be done. It's just,
What if
definitely need to know
Does
early as possible to
does
get
the
it working.
5,000 cover everything, transportation, everything?
Yes,
Okay.
and the only thing I didn't have was because the commission eventually shut it down, I didn't have the insurance quote on it yet, because we will have to have an additional rider for the insurance on that.
Listen, this is the 250th year. This is a big deal. Stanford, even Georgetown's going crazy with it too, so.
Well, I think if we can, of course, we can't vote on anything today.
I don't,
But I think if we put this in, then I think we really need to start budgeting for it year after year.
well, what I'm saying is that maybe this is just a one-time thing on bicentennial years or whatever. You know, this might be an expense that we did not plan on oversight, but I think we really need, it's 250 years. Big year.
250 years, we're planning a lot of events this year, so.
That's
Big good idea.
awesome. I think it's so far.
Can we shoot over, the fire department? For the test facility?
But
It's towards the.
it's next to the tower.
It's next to the tower.
One of the things he explained was even though
Well,
he
that's
shoots
all
a perfect world, he shoots out of mortar lines, you can't predict where it's gonna go when it gets in the air.
Yeah.
Over there, just, there's really nothing that would hit except for maybe rooftops.
I just be scared that you wouldn't physically be able to see it.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
He said they go out.
Well, I was gonna say, but if you go to Scott County, you can be, Scott County has theirs.
You
If
see
you're-
You can almost see it.
I was gonna say, you're driving down the bypass, I
Those
guess
are
Scott
big
County
glasses.
is allowed.
Shoot them from the car.
Yeah, those might be 1.1, which are like boomers.
They're the big ones.
See,
I see Scott County's from my farm on 227.
Yeah.
oh, and I was trying to
It's
remember.
either we do this and put the 5,000 in there, or we put $5,000 into the
Events.
event.
Yeah.
And make it spectacular.
This is a big.
I'm really leery about the fireworks. Unfortunately, I hate to say that because we don't own enough property
Yeah.
to make this happen.
And a lot of people still don't.
And did they,
Do we have
is that,
any,
they
what's the
surveyed
land that's
everything?
technically ours, cause it was on the planning and zoning, it would be behind, like, I think, isn't it behind your old neighborhood, like, where they're building, like, isn't there land beside that to back left? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, what's the name?
School.
There, well, you have school property and then the other land on this side of me is owned by another contractor.
Like, I wonder if we could reach out to him though, would that be big enough area that you could shoot off
It's
it?
very wooded.
It's in
We could shoot off the Thompson property. I mean, Helen's passed, but her sons are still alive and Jared, I'll talk to them, see if that's something they'd be okay with. I'm trying to remember how we did this. So
That
yeah,
would
we
be
actually, he drove around, he came down here and I drove him to every location. And we just said Burton wasn't good. We said the line of sight with the tree line down there would affect any type of view.
Yeah.
So definitely tree lines. of the
So
street.
Gene McKenzie owns this barn right here, and you actually, the whole Buffalo Square is open, looking at it, your Birch Street. That would be an option.
Nobody shoot them off and stay for Grand Food Store.
There is also an option of, there's,
Yeah, just sold it.
there is an option. I was reading through here on the piece I was taking at the same time. Somebody said there's commercial entertainment laser shows you can get too. I never looked at the price of that.
Yeah.
Like,
Drum show.
oh, that'd be excellent. I don't know what that costs. though.
Yeah, probably as much if not more.
Just a thought, if you want people, you all were saying about having people prior to the parade or whatever in July. One event that brings hundreds of people is a car show. You could start that early. And a lot of people would be here to see the car show.
DJs anything.
Town for the parade. And that, I mean, those guys are serious about the cars.
And then they could be in the park.
That was actually something that we tried to look into, in the fall. You have to, like, that would be something you need to start planning with them, just to see, because they've got events.
Yeah.
There are a year out scheduled, yeah.
I'm sure it would be a local.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a
And to
lot.
be honest, that's what, when you said the title, Stand Around Summer Nights, I immediately thought of the Boogie Nationals up in Louisville and then the one in Boonesboro.
But I mean, you could put it
So
out
nice to-
and see, maybe there's some local
Yeah.
people.
I mean, you could give them a couple of people that.
And there are local.
Yeah, oh, and Price does one, yeah.
When we,
We could maybe combine it.
ooh, let's see if he'd have the same day.
Yeah,
He didn't have one
he didn't have one.
because he was building this.
Yeah.
And to be honest, we've had car shows here and done great. Like the fire department had one year, we had 50 cars in. We had one year, the
But he
city
could
put on, we had
probably-
10 and it
he
had
could
60
probably do a lot of
cars.
promoting.
I think there's enough local people that Yeah, we probably wouldn't even have to get with one of the affiliations to do it.
Well, we got a local person right here who has the inn with him because he shows his trucks there all the time. Bill,
Yeah.
with Southern Nights and all them.
It could be worth checking into it. I mean, that would bring a lot of people into town.
See if they're interested.
Yeah, I would start car show off at like 2 and then it rolls to
Yeah,
4:45 and they can line up and
They could be in the parade.
in the parade and then you start your,
Can you add that to your punch list? Cause I'll forget. Dale will check car show. Actually, Dale will push up on Bill and see.
and fireworks.
Yeah, and fireworks.
and fireworks.
But I kinda like what you said a second ago about,
I just, it's a liability that I don't know if the city can,
Well, you'll insure against it,
well, I
well,
understand, but
just in case.
and like,
What if you pay for it next birthday?
and like, yeah, well, that, yeah, we had to be approved through the fire marshal. That's a good thing. We have a fire marshal now. because-
We do have a fire marshal.
But,
what?
I like what Cody said about instead of
I'm getting over it.
the 5,000 on the fireworks, you know, put that into each individual thing. Like my mind a while ago, when we were talking about the stick phones, Oriental Trading, we can order like 50 little cowboy hats to give the kids free when they come for like $80. So I mean, my thought is that 5,000, put it in each event, really make like some swag or something to remember by, or t-shirt.
Man, you can make, you imagine?
And t-shirts could be so nominal,
Yeah.
just make our money back.
But you can, on that note, you could still come to our event and still make the Scott County fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
We had a large event in our neighborhood last year. There was a lot of people there.
But you could also,
They all went to the,
Yeah,
you could rent a movie that night, you know, that 5,000 could go towards actually showing a movie or,
Independence Day.
yeah, and it's,
It might be a little deep for kids. Maybe Yankee Doodle Dandy maybe or something.
I'm just saying, you know, $5,000 for 15 minutes, or would you rather put $5,000 into everything?
1,000 different events, yeah.
But one thing you have to remember with movies though, you won't be able to show it until like almost 10 o'clock
Yeah.
on 4th of July.
Watch a movie as fireworks go off around you.
I like it.
The Sandlot.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it
Yeah.
is, if we owned a property that we could safely do this, it'd be no question in my mind that we do this.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing, we would never own that much land.
Yeah.
I mean, cause you need a square mile, I mean.
So I agree with what you're saying, that we could use that money elsewhere. And it's like, as a vendor, which I'm not a vendor, but as a vendor, what do we do for the vendors to keep them coming back, right? And maybe that's, like, if we're doing the barbecue thing, maybe some of that money going towards the barbecue winnings, right?
Or help them.
Or,
And you've hit on something we've learned in 15 years of Buffalo Days. If a vendor comes that's putting food, he will not come back next year if he doesn't make what it costs to even come.
yeah,
And that's horrible, cause then you lose real good vendors that you want to come back. So that's why I was like, I would limit on your days that in a competition, who's coming, and just tell people, but barbecue at this one, or fish, or whatever. And, you know, there's some too, we should get the fire department involved. They should have a fish fry at one of these
yeah, I think so.
fundraiser for them.
Well, and that's what, we haven't really discussed food on the 4th of July yet. I think the chili cook-off went really well. Last year, do you wanna do that on 4th of July?
Oh, well, I was thinking about, because we did the chili cook-off, because chili's more of like a fall thing to me, so I was thinking keeping it on Buffalo Days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where,
Do like hot dogs.
we're using the park this year.
You using the square? Oh, I thought y'all was going across the street, so I don't know.
Cause we'd asked last year to have it,
Well, it hasn't been approved yet.
I've already rented it, Cody.
I mean, that, we ultimately hold the, whether or not we can rent.
I've already rented it and asked for insurance on it, Cody,
That's not my problem. We have to vote on that.
for the Buffalo Square. Cause last year we asked early in the year if we could have that for parking, and then all of a sudden we had chili and we didn't have any for park.
Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be talked at a meeting.
That's ridiculous.
That's not
Then
ridiculous.
you need to change your damn application, cause it didn't say anything
I
about it.
need to, you're on this board too.
Well, then we need to change the application. It doesn't say anything about you have to get approval. It says you paid your money, which I paid my $350.
It's kind of dirty that you know that went on and you did that.
It's not dirty. I didn't know she was gonna do it again. I knew last year we asked for it for parking and then you all gave it away for chili cook-off, Cody. We'd already asked for it for parking and to use those
But you
two
didn't
toilets.
rent
Excuse me?
You didn't rent it for.
No, but you already approved for me to use it and then you took it away. So what's it make
I
the
think
difference
it's a
you're
vote.
approving it?
City's.
Well, you're letting me know now because I've already spent for
Because
insurance.
it's not a city-sponsored event.
Well, I tell you, that's ridiculous. Nothing you rent any of these properties for is a city sponsored
If
event.
there's a city event going on, then we would not.
Then
bring
you
up
need to
Buffalo
change your
Square.
things. This isn't like the alcohol that you all can make up things to not people give license for. You don't have anything in your
Okay,
regulation.
stop, we're not doing this, okay,
That's
we're
ridiculous.
not doing this,
It's ridiculous what you did.
okay. So you.
What I did?
Okay, stop.
I said last year I was gonna rent.
Rented it.
Yeah, so we'd have
So
parking.
you rented it, knowing that she had it last year in
I
that
didn't know she was
spot,
gonna do
in that
it.
spot on that day.
I rented it for Saturday and Sunday.
I understand.
Because I'd already-
I understand what you just said. And you're upset because he rented it and we didn't vote on it. But we do not have to vote on anybody,
Right.
we do not have to vote on anybody renting a park.
Unless it's,
We don't have to vote on anybody renting a park. But I do agree with
it
you.
cannot be rented if it's a city event.
I
That
understand.
day cannot be rented.
I understand. It's a city event because we did it as a city event. We did do it as a city
And
event.
then last time I talked to her, she said you're gonna do a bunch of days this year, so I didn't assume it was gonna be on the same day this year. And we rented it not just for Saturday, we rented it for Sunday, because we already talked to a couple of churches about having an ecumenical event on Sunday.
Okay.
Because we're gonna get the tourism to bring the stage in.
Well, I
and
agree
sound
with
system.
Cody, that is kind
We're
of
gonna
dirty.
have all the
I
churches
agree
come
with
together.
Cody, that is kind of dirty because we've
There was
talked
no
several,
dirty
we've talked
intended.
several times about how it went really well, us doing it both together, because they went from your event to our event, to your event to our event, and how it worked so well, you doing your event, us doing our event, and everybody enjoying it, and us both having the events together.
Well, not everybody enjoyed it, because the school system immediately called us Monday, said, did you have alcohol across the
That
street?
does not mean that that doesn't mean that other people didn't enjoy it.
Everybody knows.
That doesn't have anything to do,
A lot of.
that
families-
doesn't have anything to do with other people not enjoying it.
A lot
You
of-
know
A
that.
lot of family came up to us and said, we can't believe you're all doing alcohol. I said, we're not doing it.
Okay. Well, a lot of
That's
people, on the flip side of that, a lot of people really, really enjoyed being able to go to both events.
Well, right now, in this thing, not a lot of people are even saying they want beer gardens in town.
Okay.
But there were some.
So,
Just
yeah,
because there's beer there doesn't mean we have
Yeah,
to
I'll
drink
only
it.
put it
It's not
up there.
the argument,
Exactly.
it's not the argument.
I
It's
just,
That's like making somebody eat at a food vendor, like the
Exactly.
country boy's not the
Everything-
argument.
everything-
no.
Exactly. That's not even the argument here, though. For everything that you're saying, there's somebody else who does want it. That's not even the argument.
Okay, well,
That's not even the argument.
can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
There was no no,
But can you,
Missing.
how it looks like there was?
I've been talking for years about having it Sunday and having the churches meet for a picnic
And
after that.
none of us been here for years.
And
Not a one of us have been here for years.
And I literally asked at the first year last year if we could have that park for parking and for the toilets, and you approved, it's in the minutes, approved we could use the toilets, and all of a sudden, we don't have use of it.
But you asked for Sunday.
No, I asked for Saturday, we never have Buffalo Days on Sunday.
No, you asked for a special church event on Sunday.
Yes, you did.
No.
You asked for a
That's
special
what you
church
asked
event
us
on
in the
Sunday.
meeting. If we go back and look at the notes, that's what it said.
Yes, that's what you asked for.
But we asked for the toilets for Buffalo Days.
For
And they
across the
they can
street.
use them.
Yeah.
It's city.
And we asked for parking, we asked for parking for Buffalo Days, and you all said yes.
Well, there was still parking, like, we didn't take up that whole
No, there
center.
wasn't. There was, when we got there that morning, there was stuff blocking so you can get down in there.
It should be used for parking.
There was barriers and things across all the entrances,
In the very beginning, in the early morning, but we moved that
which
because.
is when we had to set up.
But you were talking about for parking.
Our vendors had to park somewhere.
Well, I mean, we can have it open.
So all your
It'd
vendors.
be there, like the parking, there was parking.
No, because by our insurance, they can't have their vehicles in the Buffalo Days event. They have to be off of it.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Beyond.
That's what I was saying. There's behind the school.
Yeah, that filled up pretty quick.
Okay.
I didn't do it for negative reasons. I
But you
did
can
it
see,
just to
can you,
plan. I mean,
that's understandable, Dale, but can you see how it
I
looks?
can, but I'm offended by somebody saying that's what I did. That's not what I did.
You can be offended, you can be offended all
You're
your
an ass, because I didn't say it that way.
We're not gonna do this, and we're not gonna call people names, we're not in elementary school.
He's calling me evil. by
Okay, so
saying
hang on,
these things.
like, before, okay, but like, if it has to be moved, if the,
It
I
does.
mean, if the,
It has to
if
be.
we want the chili cook-off moved, I can move it. I mean, if he's already rented it, and this is gonna create some kind of uproar, just, I mean, move it.
It doesn't, she can get my money back, I
No,
guess.
it's moved.
I can change my, well, can't get refund my insurance, but
It's moving. We'll move it to another day.
We'll move it to another location, or we'll move.
why can't we have it in the county, in the parking lot, county parking lot?
Do what?
The county parking lot, why can't you move it where the farmer's market? Across from the EMS station?
You wanna have alcohol there?
That's county property, they can approve that, yeah, they have it on some of their other properties. And that'd be even easier for
What
John
day
to
is, what day is
control.
Buffalo Days?
First weekend in October.
The third?
It's a third and fourth. When he has it.
I'll start looking into maybe later in October,
Maybe,
maybe towards.
have it on third.
No, like, I get it from both sides. I'm not, like, the whole reason that I wanna do this is because I want it to leave a good taste in people's mouths. I don't want this to be some big line drawn in the sand with all of us. Like, this is the only reason that I even started looking into doing this, because I wanted it to be a good thing. So if I have to move it, I've only done it one time. My date's not set in stone. So if you already rented it, then you already rented it. Like, I can move it and I've got plenty of time to put it out.
She can just give me back my money for Saturday.
you already
As long as I
said you
keep
can't get
Sunday,
your
because I've already
insurance.
started talking to churches about that.
If she's okay with moving it, we'll just move it.
Well, can I say?
No, 'cause then I'm gonna look like dirt.
I'm not upset about it. I don't, like I said, I don't care. Like, I need to be able, the whole reason that we talked about doing the Buffalo Days is because people were already coming out, so we figured that it would bring more people to your event as well as to ours. So if I've got to move it, it is what it is. You've already booked it. I'm not trying to, like, again, I'm just gonna go back
The thing
to,
I would say
I'm not trying to leave it there.
is, I was involved with the Festival of the Horse for 20 years. The one thing that built that festival up and the numbers was the consistency of when you had it. So if you're going to move it, then I would suggest that you have it every year, second weekend of October. Just set it kind of so people know they plan from year to year to year to come back. So I think if consistency will be the overall, that y'all think you have great numbers.
I'll use the same property.
So, I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying, I think that would really be good to say it's gonna
Well,
be.
I say you also have to go into, like, I mean, a lot of times tourism like that, that's Lori's job.
Right,
Like, that's her 9 to 5, you know, with us, we're ever changing. So, I mean, we can try to set it and bring it to that, but it would be, you know, people that remain on this commission that would have to make that come to fruition.
well, I'm saying if you wanted to do that, then tentatively it could be put on the books the second weekend in a certain month.
Yeah.
That's set aside for that event.
So can I ask a favor, just have the event on the third, we can park up and down Main Street. Hopefully,
I can't just rope off spots for his vendors in the back parking.
well, I
Like,
mean,
could we have like a
they get there
durable
at 7,
barriers
so
that are
usually
like
they get
vendor
it.
parking only?
but then it's the people that come to it. But yeah, just have the thing on the third, because it's already out there that my integrity and my reason for this is being questioned. So please have it on the third. I still want on Sunday though, because I still want to have the churches get together. I'm trying to get all the churches to come together. So I can still have Sunday. You can either refund me money for Saturday or keep it. But please have your thing on Saturday, please.
Like I said, I genuinely don't care. Like, I mean,
I do. Please have it on Saturday.
Phyllis, it's not that big of a deal. If you want it for
I
Saturday.
just know
and
that that's
Sunday-
been put out there,
You're pointing fingers because I said the same thing that he just said.
not the way he said it.
It doesn't matter.
You didn't
It
say I
doesn't
was being
matter.
deceitful.
That is.
No, it's not, Cody. Is that what are you
Stop.
thinking about it?
Stop. You just made it
the
work.
candy. No, that's.
It doesn't,
It's sugar or something.
Why, Cody, we're not gonna do it 15 years and we had one event where I even think that they're gonna have this.
Bring more people to your event.
And that's why I said, go ahead and do it.
But, you know, because the city doesn't sponsor that. So we were trying to do something with the city, with you.
October. Second, starting on the second.
Yep.
Megan, I'm gonna leave it up to you, just whatever you wanna do.
Please have money, sir.
I don't know what day it is.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to ruffle feathers, I'm not trying to,
I'm not either. It's just upset me because if you haven't paid attention last year, I shared the event on the same day everywhere I could. I had over 1,000 hits on it. If I was against that,
Nobody is saying you were,
somebody has said that already.
nobody is saying that you were against it. Nobody is saying that. Nobody has said that, nobody is saying.
Said my motives weren't right, and that's not at all what
No,
happened here.
okay, but Dale, I don't disagree, maybe he didn't say it right, but
You knew what you were doing.
No, I didn't. I knew I was trying to provide a safe parking option for people.
I understand, Dale, that you don't want alcohol associated with your event.
that's what it looks like.
What in the crap are you talking about? I'm the one that said, let's have Sunday sales all the time, Cody. What are you talking about? That is the most ignorant thing you've
It's the
said so
first,
far.
it's the first thing that you brought up. It's the first thing that you brought up just a moment ago, is that a lot of people
No,
did
it's,
not, no.
somebody said
You
people
wanted to talk a
overlooked it.
moment ago, now you let me talk.
Go ahead.
You brought up that a lot of people mentioned to you that they couldn't believe that you had alcohol at your event.
Mhm.
Okay?
They did.
And that obviously bothers you because people thought that there was alcohol at your event. And it bothered you that we had the event on the same day and people thought that
That
was,
didn't bother me.
that people thought that you had alcohol at your event because it was on the same day.
The school called you.
The school called you. So now, to make sure that doesn't happen again, this is what I'm saying people see, okay? I'm not saying this is what you did, I'm saying this is what people see.
Mm.
So to make sure that doesn't happen again, you're gonna go ahead and reserve that?
No, it's not what.
I'm saying this is what people see. You're gonna go ahead and reserve that and make sure that that don't happen again.
No, because I
I'm
didn't,
just saying that's what people see.
because what I didn't have plans to do was ask for the county property this year.
I'm just saying that's what people see, Dale.
Well,
And I totally.
I mean, the reason why it upset me a little bit, and that wasn't the first thing I said. It wasn't until somebody said, well, nobody complained. I was like, well, actually, people did.
Okay.
That's when I said.
But there were a
respond
lot
to
that
that.
didn't.
Listen, I understand that you.
And then
can put
the
that
fact that
on
the parents that upset me when the parents said it was,
There's a lot.
the fact that, you know, we've always tried to make Buffalo Days a kid thing. You know, we don't keep any of that vendor money.
Mhm.
Matter of fact,
How long have you been doing it?
$400 of vendor money went straight to kid stuff. The $4,000 went straight to kids, but
That's
that
great.
didn't come for the benefits. And that did upset me then. But you know what? It did upset me that you had the event across the street. I wouldn't have shared a lick of it on my Facebook walls if I had a problem with it.
Mhm.
And you go back and look at my walls. It's shared on every wall I have.
I don't doubt it.
How long you been doing it?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, really?
No,
Well,
not over this.
juvenile.
Not over this. Juvenile's what he just said.
Okay, but you're not, how are you helping the issue at all?
15 years.
Oh, I'm not talking to you.
this meeting
That's
just
fine.
went, yeah.
Refreshing your.
I mean, and like I genuinely mean this, like, I don't want any animosity for stuff like this. So if you wanted to keep Buffalo Days just kid oriented and kid friendly, like, I can have it, and like she said, I can just have it like a recurring, set it for like the 17th or the, I don't know, it doesn't matter.
So-
I've only had it one time, so there's nothing really said.
Let me give you some backstory if I may. So you see why this is really pissing me off. 4 years ago, when David Clark was on this commission, we had people from Midway that we went over, we go to festivals, we hand out, come to Buffalo's, we handed out to wine vendors. My wife came down here and asked this city commission, not this one, but the body, can we have wine vendors at Buffalo Days? We want wine vendors at Buffalo Days. Actually, I talked to Country Boy at the tourism meetings I went to about being down here. We wanted all that. He pulled a card that shouldn't have been pulled in a political meeting about religion and made her look bad. It's bad enough that I don't know, Miss Peggy was there at my church at the time, but they wanted to kick me out of my church because my wife brought up putting like that stuff at Buffalo Days. That's why I'm so mad right now. Because making the insinuation that I have any problem because it's alcohol based is ridiculous. ridiculous. So no, I don't have a problem with having that. And I had no motive other than trying to find parking for all the families that come. Trying to find a place to put that big stage that Lori brings us. I was gonna put it across there and have the music across the street.
Well, you
I
can
mean,
still do that if you want. I mean, like I said, I don't really have anything set. I just wanted to do the cook-off. Like when I started doing this, I just wanted to bring the community together. Well, what we're trying to do here today
And it
is
does,
set up
yeah.
different things, is like we've got different things that are gonna bring people out. And I mean, if we take Country Boy out of the picture just for a second, right? Like we had just a couple of vendors that were down with us. We had live music, so it wouldn't even, like, we don't even have to battle with each other. You could have your stage down there still. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying, if you had somebody who wants
if
to
you do
play.
your event and have live people with music, you can use the stage. I just wanted live music across the street.
Like across the
I
street.
think the
at
best
school.
thing to do, honestly, is just to have it on a different day.
I agree.
I think that's the best thing to do, is just to have it on a different day. That way you don't get any more phone calls from the
No,
school.
but that way I'm gonna look like I'm the bad guy.
No.
what He just said.
You know what? Everything has been aired live on the thing. That way you don't get any more phone calls from the school or from any parents about any alcohol or anything else. It's on a different day. Nobody will question it. You'll have both spots. You can put the stage over there. Everything will be spread out. I think it'll work out better for everybody.
Somebody mentioned go about looking at minutes. Go back and look at the minutes of the past 10 years. We've always asked for Buffalo Square. It wasn't a new thing me asking this year. We've always asked for it
And that's fine.
every year.
I genuinely, like, what do you all think? Like the 17th or the 24th?
The third or second, or whatever day it is.
I think the 17th would be great.
September?
What?
So,
October.
I don't know what's on my shirt bag on it, but it keeps spreading.
so we're looking at the 17th for the chili cook-off.
Yes.
Yes.
That way you got like every other weekend, you got something going on in October up to Halloween.
Halloween, the fall, I mean, week between and then Halloween, so.
Halloween's on the
There's
same
nothing
day.
in September.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, that was another thought that I had, was if we were gonna move it, and it's not, I mean, we could shoot for like close to Labor Day, having a chili cook-off around Labor Day.
Yeah.
It's like the first week in September.
September right now.
Some people actually said they wanted to do something on Labor Day. and
So I mean, we could, you know what I'm saying, that's, we're,
You know what? If you did that, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Like, cause you never know what it's gonna be like in October, weather wise.
It'll be hot.
Well,
yeah, we can shoot for like one of the first weekends, or whatever, I mean, like, Labor Day's that Monday, so we either shoot for the 5th or the 12th. You could,
You wanna do the 12th?
I'm fine with it.
Do it in
Let's say
September
that.
instead?
Yeah, that,
I won't be here for them, but that's not, I'll be on vacation. If you need me,
okay.
I'm saying.
You're gonna miss the chili.
I know, but
Well, then cook off.
I'll be in Oklahoma.
Yeah, so that will help, and that gives the people that voted for something in September around Labor Day,
There you go.
something as well. And it's also, you know, right around the home. For certain. Hopefully, I've still got that still go up better at my house, I can and bring it down. I don't know, like when we load it up and put everything,
Well, I mean, probably.
Water too,
you still got water?
all that one.
I'm not- Are you gonna do anything else for Labor Day other than your chili cook-off? I mean, is anything else about any of that?
Usually have music that day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, I can try to get, like, the chili cook-off, we can try to have, you know, like, music, like Dave said,
Be like any gang.
DJ, Kenny,
Kind of local state
I'll be
cakes and
here.
optional.
he does that, you do that for Buffalo Days, don't you? The, like, making cakes and auctioning them, or having, do you still do a vote on pies or whatever at Buffalo Days? Yeah, so that'll be, I think he does that in October. I don't know, I mean, I'm open for any ideas that you all think would be good to bring to something like that. I mean, last year when we did it, we just had the chili cook-off. We did have somebody, we had people for like, what, 4 hours singing? Like, we had a DJ for a couple of hours and then we had a local, she came out and sang, for a little while.
We have to pay money.
But I don't know, I can't. The local girl,
Yeah.
That's a good time.
yeah, I think so.
I think you paid 150 for each.
I ended up paying him 3.
Well, if you do that, you can
Dude, I'm definitely rooting for you.
if we do the 12, you can tie maybe ABC into something like that.
The what?
The ABC, where he was wanting to have an event.
Oh, like, what, that boxcar derby or?
Or, I don't know, whatever you come up with.
Yeah, that was Kevin's idea, and he had, like, I guess, having people do, like, build their own little boxcar things, that ties ABC into it as well, like making it more. But he did say that takes time and planning, because you actually have to have somebody come out and speak. If you're wanting to be an ABC event, somebody has to come out and like speak, like for like an hour, so. We'll see, but I mean, if we could still do something, like a boxcar derby or whatever.
Would you run it down this hill or the hills up there at the park?
Oh,
I mean, this would be excellent for boxcar.
Like Main Street?
yeah, like shut it down, I guess, or
Are you
like,
talking like big box cars?
That's what I thought they were talking
Yeah,
about.
like sit down in the boxcar and ride.
That'd be cool.
yeah, like it's a, race, right? So we just have to make sure Main Street.
I mean, actually, Boyd Lake would be better, but that might end up with some tragedy.
That would be
Yeah.
so freaking good.
But I mean, like, because if we could get Main Street shut down or whatever for a short period of time, just for the race, like we would have parade.
Yeah. Well, the little hill and
Wearing the shirts off out this year.
the little hill and the rear
Hey, it's probably about time to get you some help,
The little-
especially if we're gonna have this
The
many.
little hill on our center is better, it's not bad. And you can actually, from like where my property begins
Mhm.
to the other intersection, you can just block that off and people can get around, no problem.
I was gonna say it's gonna be easier to put off Side the Street than Main Street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
probably.
that's a good, the kids use it for basketball, derby.
What about like right here,
That's a state road.
right here, not
Oh, Calvert Street.
Lydia, what's the name?
Calvert Street.
Calvert.
That'd be perfect.
Calvert would be perfect.
We ruled that one, so I don't even know if we got that permit.
No,
Calvert would be
Steve,
perfect.
we could make the shutdown.
But we'd have to line it with hay bales and stuff, like,
But then that gets all the people away from the chili cook-off.
Yeah,
We gotta come up with something.
Just gotta walk across Railroad Street,
that's all you would have to block off, and it would be railroad.
or wherever
I
it's.
said we gotta keep people there. I got-
Well, we could block off Railroad.
go on.
Yeah.
Would.
Oh, we could stand in the way of it.
The hay bales in front.
It'd be perfect though, because they wouldn't be able to go up.
It's slowing down, yeah.
So it's slowing down.
I don't know, that's Kevin.
Maybe Tara and,
I was gonna say, I can talk to
Leslie,
her.
It's kind of
With
narrow.
the who?
maybe Tara. would
Yeah,
keep
I'm
the
gonna say,
property
any,
on
all of
Railroad
them
Street.
kinds
Set it up
of,
through
yeah.
there.
That'd be cool.
Like we did it on Wood Lake, on all that inside the park there.
Have them go down the hill at the park.
Oh, that
God,
traffic.
it's dangerous.
What are you trying to do?
We got off-road tires.
See how many trees they can take down?
I'll just say from, sledding back there, that pole's a danger.
You know,
Like, for some reason, the way that the hill is too, it puts you right towards it every single time.
You see her coming back there, you just go home.
if you, actually, you do that, but it's with the little, plastic, kit towards, ride-ons.
Yeah, like the little tights or
The
one.
little types they do the downhill events on there.
Mhm.
What?
They get messed up though.
Yeah,
It's fine.
they're drifted too, but, I mean, yeah, I can
I don't know
talk to
how
Kevin
it's about.
about it and see if there's, if he knows anyone or how we would go about trying to do something like that
Well,
where.
yeah, that's an idea, but also, don't forget, somebody mentioned on the sales survey that they want a 5K. So you could actually do that.
Oh, yeah, so they can eat chili and throw up.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
or it's a requirement.
or go through the 5K and you come do
Whoever
two
shows
chili.
up the part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a contest.
Well, that'd be a great time.
We gotta do something.
Well, that'd be
a-
Be a great time.
I'm trying to think.
Bark and you vomit.
Because, I mean, we talked about bringing cornhole in, we could do cornhole then,
Yeah.
again, as well.
Yeah.
Like do the chili football, have an actual tournament, do it.
There's a lot. We just need the date.
Plus, I think we're shooting for September 12th.
That's what I'm saying, that's what we're,
Time-wise,
So a time, what time did we do it last year? Wasn't it like 5-ish?
Yeah, it was like 5-ish.
Like, we had them out because we had music, I think it was like all day, kind of. We had music. Yeah,
What time do you start Buffalo Days, Dale?
8 or 9, 8, I think.
In the morning?
9 o'clock, yeah.
I'm gonna say like,
Cause that goes all day.
I'm gonna say even if we aim for like 1 until, I don't know, like 6 or 7.
September's pretty hot.
So you wanna do
Well,
like.
sadly, in Kentucky, we never know. I mean, October's been pretty hot sometimes too. Actually, this past year, October was hot.
55 or 60 degrees.
It's
Yeah,
like Halloween, you never know. Is it gonna be snowing?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be hot? Is it gonna be cold? Is it gonna be raining? Is it?
That's why
is it
September
hot?
is a better option.
Yeah.
Sit on it. 5:20 or 5 something.
oh, 5:49. So September, the sun starts setting at 5:49. That's what his phone said. So, I mean, like I was gonna say, we can shoot for, I mean, if you wanna go later, the hottest part of your day is 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
7-ish.
well, I mean, it's gonna be dark,
Probably
7-ish.
get EMA to provide one of those little light trailers, that's around light trailers, set it back in the back corner and just light up the, well, I guess up the square.
Yeah. I'm sure they will.
I say we do it from 4 to 7.
I'm down for whatever. I mean, I agree that a lot of times it's hot in September, so we wait till after the hottest part of the day when it starts to cool off.
Okay. Do you do anything like that or not?
I can look into it.
Okay.
I just don't know how well, like I said, chili and running
Yeah, I
are gonna go together.
Reach out to shoe shop, see if they'd sponsor it.
Maybe.
And that cycle, don't we have a cycle shop too?
I don't, or like, I don't know if they're related or whatever it is. They're right next door to each other, aren't they? Like,
I don't know.
The Lonnie's is on one corner and the cycle is on the other.
Maybe I'll see if Harrison meets it.
Harrison, well, I was gonna say Harrison in there. So Harrison Meats actually was one of, the prizes for the chili cook-off last year.
Good people.
And, I think that they've had quite a few. That was one of the things, like she was worried about what she could actually like give, just because where they're so kind of new.
That's been getting the,
Shoulder.
I call it fat. I don't know what it's.
So the fifth town,
Meat and
11.
me making our own.
So you're doing it right there in the festival of the horse.
So it needs to be moved.
September 12th is Festival of the Horse.
It's 11.
Oh, yeah, well, absolutely, nobody would show up.
So you wanna do the 19th?
Yeah, that should work.
Okay.
I don't know if TJ K is available there. Have to check my schedule.
Yeah, because the Midway Festival is the first weekend and then the Horse Festival is the second weekend in September.
July
Is there a way to like look up the festivals that are happening around that time?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a festival list.
Okay, so, I mean, will the 19th work, or do we need to move it like to the 26th?
I think the 19th, I think Cody's working. I think it's open.
Yeah, I think the big one is festival of horse.
Like I say, in Midway is the weekend part, which is even.
Farmers market's going on, Oak Friends got something, Evans Orchard opens up by water, live auction. Mystery and Murder. Yeah, it doesn't look,
So it should be okay.
it looks open.
I think it'll be okay.
Right on.
This is before the 15th, the bluegrass Festival of the Horse too, so you
And what
know
were
about
we,
it.
what were we trying to call that event?
That's just chili cook-off, right? What'd you call
Oh, I was, we just called it the chili cook-off, but I don't know if we, you all were talking about naming stuff, so. It's Stamping Ground Summer Nights,
What do you name the race?
oh, it was the derby that we made.
Yeah, the Derby,
Buffalo Stampede.
Yeah, Buffalo Stampede, that's what I said.
let's see, the Derby
No, we're talking about the 5K.
Stampede for the Roses. And then the concert nights were Stamping Ground Summer Nights. We didn't name Easter.
it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, we're
I
just,
think that name's already taken.
we're just, yeah, I was gonna say, and we're just sponsoring.
Please don't rename that one.
July 4th, just to recap, we're doing a parade, music, I won't say DJ Kenny K again, but, fireworks, I think we decided no on that. And then a car show, which I thought was a great idea. And I think Bill's gonna try to do that. And then October 3rd is Buffalo Day, September
gonna say
19th is
that-
chili cook-off.
Something you can look into, if for some reason they already have something going on in July, ask them about September. Like, I would be okay with doing a car show.
That would,
for the
That would be
chili
a
cook-off.
good.
that would be good too.
Yeah.
I think you can kind of throw a car show with anything,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, you can.
If they balk on those dates.
Yeah, we should-
when they do it available.
We skipped right over another.
Yeah.
We did,
So-
we have absolutely skipped Halloween.
July 4th or September 19th.
19th.
July the 4th, September 19th?
I thought you were asking.
No, I'm telling him when he's gonna call the car show people.
It's the 9th.
I told him July 4th or
Or,
September.
yeah.
Or
Both.
Or both.
Yeah.
And they can do one car this show and one car this show. As long as it's not that, what's that group that goes to Gatlinburg? We don't want that either.
We don't want anybody.
You know what I'm talking about, the low rider, whatever.
Water.
Yeah,
No, I don't want that.
We've already got 2 local people who have those.
I know, they tore up like the city,
Yeah.
yeah.
So on July 4th, I don't know if you mentioned, but can we do a pie contest for us?
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Because Kayla did it one year and she, I think, had 42 pies show up.
Yeah.
But you could do
So-
like
Apple
American
pie.
apple
So
pie.
we're doing pie
See, I don't
contest.
have time, I can't.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
we'll still do, we could do another one on.
Oh, yeah, why don't we put you in a water tank, or somebody throw a baseball in the water tank?
I love,
It looks like you like pie.
I love pie.
I don't know how to really, I don't know.
DJ Kenny K.
Pie.
Can we do like a cheesecake bake off or something? That's like cake, how do you
You
make?
could do like a donkey booth.
That's what I just said, but he said no, he didn't want to be in it.
Lisa Bartman has one.
Sure, they bring it down.
Does not.
I bet they, we're doing a pie con, I bet they.
I can go downstairs and get one.
And
I bet they- I bet they-
It might be out of commission, it might be expired, but.
Seven drives going to build.
You gonna put the, so you're gonna put the pie on the 4th of July?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is, so like, it's been forever since I've done it, but have we ever done like a pie walk or a cake walk down here?
They do at the school for
Oh,
the festival.
I love that stuff.
that's something I was thinking about too. I thought about a while ago. If there's anything you ever want to do to get school property, if we wanted to partner with the PTO, they get the property free.
Oh.
And it's a good outreach because they had the dojo system that can send all the alerts out to families and stuff. I mean, they'd be a good person to partner with it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's possible, like one of the more, kid, I guess, they're all family friendly, but you know what I'm saying? Like, even the Derby Day, like they have this,
Well, that's
you
what I
have
was
something for
thinking,
adults
like,
and you have something for kids, or even July. I mean, we're trying to throw everything at July, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
It's like water balloons.
This. Slip and slide, we can get like a big tarp and then it's Sarah.
That's like, you know,
Yeah, right? Talk about grass cuts though.
All
They
right,
come off that tarp.
oh gosh, that hurts. It's just so bad.
I have a texted suggestion where it says a pet parade.
Mhm.
Oh, you can get Hunter to sponsor it or something,
For like 4th of July?
like a pet
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Maybe in a friendly area for the falls.
well, pet parade. Okay.
The July fourth is that's a proper
There
thing.
it is. I just got people texting me they're watching. so they have these-
And the vets have to be dressed up as Uncle Sam.
That would be kind of cool.
Someone texted me a name for the 5K is the Herd Hustle.
The
You
herd
have to,
hustle.
usually have to name a 5K.
Herd hustle.
That could be something like we could maybe aim for like November or do, is there any,
There's nothing in
like,
November.
breast cancer awareness, you know what I'm saying, like where it could be like a fundraiser kind of thing?
Well, yeah, the Veterans Day,
Buffalo Run.
Yeah. Like a run.
Do something where they have to dress up as Uncle Sam.
What?
Do something where they have to dress up as Uncle Sam.
I mean, you could have like a costume contest, but I mean, it's gonna be hot in July, so.
That's what we should name our music event, Herd Shuffle. Good. That's funny. Okay, the big one, October 31st.
fair time, Halloween.
Shutting it down again?
We shutting it down?
I think we should.
I think so.
But that-
So we shut down,
Hold on, let's talk about it.
just right.
Talk about it.
I think it's just from Seabree, not Seabree, from,
Birch.
well,
I think Birch Street.
Oh, Birch Street? Oh, you're talking about for the parade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about are we doing that,
I am too.
are we closing Main Street at all?
I was gonna say, if you close it on the, like this side of Birch Street, people could still go down and around the back of it.
So why are you closing Birch Street?
So they
Everything
can
is
use-
safety, right?
School parking lot to park.
The darkest place for kids to walk is from Birch to Edgewood.
Yeah.
There's a
the
party
parades.
lights through there.
I was thinking just for the parade part of it,
Oh,
but then, last year we closed the entire
We
street.
don't have a.
Last year we closed it down.
We're not doing a parade?
Focus
We
down.
never
we
did.
had,
Someone-
actually, we did. We did a parade on Halloween. We had people from Frankfurt, Georgetown,
That's cool.
Harris. Yes.
So we want to do it?
That's
Okay.
spooky, scary, how.
Let's do
it. Thriller, like Georgetown.
does.
There's the year.
Many people said that when we were out on the street.
Yes.
Many people said.
I've been asked, but
Okay.
It was the year we did the Family Fun Festival down here, the same time,
Uh-huh.
before Buffalo Days started back, because a lot of people don't call it Buffalo Days again, then they all want to be Buffalo Days again, but we had a festival down here at the same time.
And they wanted the Halloween parade.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm all for it.
spooky.
Okay.
Something.
You have a lot more people on Halloween, it's not as cold and
I
nice.
don't know about.
A lot of people love Halloween. I'm all for it.
It's the biggest holiday other than Christmas. No,
Okay, Halloween parade.
You know, it's a shame we can't think of something niche like Cynthiana, cause I
They have
love,
the witch thing and.
Well, Frankfurt, well, never mind, because Frankfurt has the downtown, like where you can go to different shops, but they, like a lot of people dress up for that.
You know what, who would be great, at something like this for Halloween, like, and she could make it up as she goes along, I'm sure, is Kayla.
Yeah.
She could do like a haunted ghost tour, and I'm sure, I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
we do have a bunch of haunted stuff down here. But she could make it up as she went along.
I'm just trying to figure out how you put the parade into the Halloween, because of. all the
It's
kids-
literally in a haunted house.
Yeah, but, the problem is like you start Halloween at 6, right?
Well, you would have to do the parade like immediately.
parade. After trick or treat.
I got before.
What about before?
Halloween's on Saturday this year.
Yeah.
It can't be spooky.
You're gonna have
It's not
so
dark.
many kids on the street though.
It's Saturday, we can be on the street.
I mean, in like, I think we probably ought to do the parade before.
Can't be scary if it's in the daytime.
The parade?
Well, if it's for kids, you don't really want to.
My thing is, though,
Yeah, true, cause some kids would be terrified already doing
I'm not talking
that.
that scary, I'm talking like lights and.
I'm just talking about if you start a parade at 4:45 and then start Halloween, what do you usually give out for the parades? Give out candy, right? And that's gonna,
We'll give out like lighted necklaces or something.
There you go.
For the
For the safety.
trick or treating neck.
Yeah,
That's what,
that's a great idea.
we gave away snap bracelets and.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. That's for Christmas.
well, we could call it like a
We're
glow,
going to.
glow parade.
A
where
glow
Everybody dresses up in glow reflective,
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Glow
and that
parade.
gets all the kids kind of ready for the Halloween parade. But I will tell you, there was a lot of kickback just because we shut down for
Yeah, there
2
was,
hours.
but you know what? It was worth it.
We only had like 2 complaints
So,
down there at Seabury.
And we only had one person who was drastically,
had to.
Well, we had two, but one who was over the top.
And that's fine, they're.
Had one person sit down at Seabury and sit there fussed and fussed, first 20 minutes, and finally said, hey, guess what? I can just drive down Seabury and go across Grave and go home. I mean, come on. I mean,
It just has to be something that we all manage.
Yeah.
I think,
I think it
because
was worth it.
kids actually go the entire route. So I think it closes at Seabury.
and kids jump out, they run across the street when they see a house got a light on. I mean,
I think it was
Well,
absolutely.
sadly, then, they can, that was usually, you know, like it used to be, that was the day where you just had your light on, that can't now, you can't do anything.
true.
Like, if you're not sitting out in front of your house, you're not getting candy for the most part.
Yeah, we talked about kicking some money out, instead of 5,000 each event.
Well.
Could the city buy bags of candy for people who commit to,
Sitting outside and handing them out.
can we do that?
I'm sorry.
I'd like a question for Joe, but we talked about kicking money into each event. Could we put out a thing and say, hey, are you willing to commit to being out in front of your house for 2 hours? If so, the city will give you 2 bags of candy.
So can I kick in on this? This is a great idea, Bill. You sent out an email that we just got an X amount of money from a certain source, 12K. That was not allocated to anything, that was, they paid it back.
Well, 9 of it was owned, 3 of it was not allocated.
Well, 9 of it was over,
Yeah.
that the city has already paid for.
Right.
So we can take that money and put it into all of these events that we're doing.
And it's in the park account.
It should be, but yeah.
It's in our budget.
I was gonna say, we need to like be careful too, how it's saying that, cause I mean, if we say, if we put it out that we'll like supply your candy,
You just-
nobody's gonna wanna buy their own.
You need to be very, yeah, it just needs to be
Yeah, the
careful.
only thing that concerns me, like, is what if there is an incident, like some, I'm not saying they'll ever have,
Yeah,
but,
yeah, so
yeah, and then all of a sudden down the city's responsibility.
city's candy, yeah.
Yeah,
And the reason why I said check was because like the whole, stamping on hunger, that was pointed out, we can't do that because that's segregated to one group
Yeah.
gets
Yeah.
that. Candy wise, we heard, but yeah, I think you're right on
And I
that.
think that's how we fund all this.
What I meant by Cynthiana was they got their skeleton walk. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
So they
They do a
rent,
lot.
they
of
rent
stuff for
those
Halloween
skeletons. They
now.
make thousands of dollars renting those skeletons properly. Yeah.
They do a lot of stuff for Halloween. They have the witch, I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah,
it's
yeah,
called. They do the
what if,
big
A
witch,
lot of it's because
witch's
that,
day out.
the guy that wrote
something.
Walking Dead's from there. I
Yeah.
mean, that brought a lot of that into that.
what if we do something a little different for the parade, instead of having floats and stuff? Why don't it be a costume parade,
It's a walking
and
parade.
it's a walking parade?
The glow.
Yeah,
Well, it can't be always, if it's at 5 o'clock.
Yes, well,
It's dark at 5
well,
o'clock.
we can hand out the glowing stuff.
It's dark at 5.
Because it'll,
When they're trick or treating.
yeah, they can use it in their.
lots of Halloween costumes have reflective
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
on it.
They
Yeah.
do.
So, 5 o'clock,
But if it's gonna be walking, I don't think that we should go all the way down to Commonwealth.
Well, it's gonna shut down
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, I think maybe we stop at,
Seabury to look like we did for.
I think,
Seabury to
we
look.
did before, I think it was like, yeah,
Mulberry.
we did, like around the school, we stopped here, because people didn't congregate down here, it was crazy down here, that's been years shut down.
Well, I was gonna say, and a lot of it, I've noticed too, with whenever you go trick or treating, a lot of your people, like, they'll come down to the dollar store, but that's about the only one past Locust Fork.
Well, there's a size too.
I'm just saying, as far as like people handing out candy, like where you're worried about your kids are going, like they've got that sidewalk to the dollar store, but like like blocking it off, nobody really goes past Mulberry like for anything but the dollar store.
I just wish we could open up like Birch Street to the schools, so you could park. School's a huge park area story. I don't know how.
It worked out fine last year because
Yeah.
we were able to get people where they needed to be, and it wasn't that big a deal.
And you all helped a couple people through that said they had to be.
That had to be through.
You know, 7 or 8 people, and that, probably that's it.
so do we do the walking parade at 5? Or do we do it at like 7:30 while the road's still closed?
Well, what time does Halloween start?
Six.
Different if it's on Saturday, hit,
Yeah.
if it's during the week.
They're probably gonna
It'd be right in the middle of
Saturday.
trick or treat.
I would say, I wouldn't do it at 5. I would say maybe 5.
I just think people are gonna be concerned about candy during the parade. No.
Parents are out there wanna walk.
No. Just
And then
walking
walk.
down the middle of the
The
street.
parade.
Yeah, cool if we had the, like, walking parade where everybody sets up on Main Street in the Camden instead of their house, but
That's gonna,
I don't think that, I mean, it's not.
No.
Do people decorate their houses down here, Freeman?
Yeah, there's a Halloween decoration. We do,
That's decoration.
yeah, we did last year, I think, too.
I was gonna say, there was a competition and then there was like three different, right, like you had the Griswolds, you had Hallmark, and then what was the third one?
Do we have anybody who would be interested in getting any of the
Oh,
kids
wait, that was
together and doing kind of like a thriller dance down Main Street?
that.
I mean, I don't.
Well, I was gonna say, you can make. the-
I'm not volunteering. I don't,
We have like a speaker that we could put in the back of our truck
yeah,
and play.
and play
have people
as,
follow.
I don't dance.
Well, I know, reach out to one of the kids dance too, because.
Right.
Yeah,
Ask.
I mean, I know that
Unfortunately.
Georgetown is already doing it. There are, that's why I say, do we have anybody in the community maybe that already does something like this and may be interested in doing
I
something
think
like
if you
this?
just, I think you start it and I think people will join. As you,
Maybe,
that's what they told us.
yeah.
We're talking
But
about.
I mean, so you gotta have somebody to start it, so maybe if we had.
My kid, I can guarantee you, I know one of my kids will.
And that doesn't have to be a parade, can it just be like a Halloween dance party or something?
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, if we had just a small group that knew how to do the dance or something like that, that could start it,
The Thriller,
yeah. Thriller down Main Street.
I was gonna say, I don't think that really requires much dance.
I don't either, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's kinda, it's the same thing that everybody else does, but for stinking.
Listen, I'm not for the parade. I just keep trying to tie it in there, and I don't know how to tie.
That's why I turned it into a little dance party.
Yeah, I just, maybe a city event, like you're saying, for best dressed costume or something. I don't know, but
Yeah,
like,
costumes are different.
I just don't know if it's how to tie it into Halloween. Because we're shutting the road down for 2 hours.
Yeah,
You know, you could do a parade of costumes instead of something in the square and have them parade down through there and have judges and
The problem is.
have some things set up in there.
yeah. But if the price is,
Well, what if we put like feelers out for October? I mean, we've got all of this other stuff set up, like all of these other events, like what would the community be interested, would they even
That's
be
like-
interested in doing anything
Other than trick or
other than
treat,
trick or treat?
I like that.
I say we,
You did a good job with the survey that you did. Could you do one for just Halloween specifically?
I can run for each holiday if you want.
I like that.
I say we just nail down the,
I wouldn't do Christmas because I think they've got Christmas, that Christmas event that they do. I think they've got that pretty much. They've got that.
about it, because we need to do a back day.
but we know trick or treat 6 to 8.
6 to 8 on the 31st, and we're gonna get an encroachment permit from,
So do we want to do like we did last year? Same way?
I have no problem with it.
Seabury to Focus Fork.
That's what we need, okay.
And then whatever we can fill in there. That's not fun.
Question. I was looking at this and one of the people who wanted to type in things says the longest day of the year party, other places. It's
All the equinox. Or is it
for youth and families and kids. I guess that's something they do other places. They have the longest day of the year, like places have pools, like the other pool and
Yeah.
Sunday. What did we say in June? I know we said a date, but I didn't write it down because the longest day of the year is the 21st of June.
June was.
20th.
The 20th was the, concert at the Spring.
Okay.
So, almost,
Like the longest day of the year.
21st, is that
21st, yeah.
they, the next.
That's that big 20th to second, what we call that. Second day.
Is this stuff that they wrote in?
Almost.
Yeah, that's what they put in,
Okay.
people in the community. It says it's 15 hours and 4 minutes long of daylight. And it's from 6 AM to 9:04 on Sunday. So the next day we go up to 9:01.
I think what we're trying to do is do something one day a month.
Okay.
And the only one I see that we don't have is November and
Oh, somebody put on here a senior paint party.
What is
Party,
it?
a senior paint party?
Community picnic, start meeting.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
the
gonna say
community picnics.
a potluck.
That's actually what getting the ecumenical, getting all the church together. The thing is to have a service Sunday morning and have a community picnic afterwards. I like picnics.
Beer cheese contest.
I like that. So it's bee cheese, bee cheese.
Cheese. Blue cheese, I love it.
Yeah, and there's at least 4 or 5 beer cheese makers here in Pack,
Including.
the Shotgun Bill. This place.
See senior thing.
There's at least 4 or 5 beer cheese makers in Scott County. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you want an idea, cause there's somebody said to give away prizes, I don't know how you do it though. And it's somehow tying like 250th person to show up somewhere on the July 4th of the 250th year, if we have.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like maybe put in like a raffle or.
Yeah.
That's the police department one.
You know what? That would be neat. Maybe recognize the oldest person.
I'll do it.
I'm in here. I think it's a couple of run.
Yeah. Good.
And, I think we should have a fire day. Maybe we should do that in November.
It'd be awesome if we
Fire
got an
prevention.
on.
We do that for eventually. It's in October.
That one thing they did,
It's not us, it's a national one.
the night. For the, like,
Oh,
the,
yeah, they still have the law enforcement thing. You talking about law enforcement at night where you support your
they did it as
local
a,
emergency services? What is that? That's in,
Did that one.
is that September?
light up the night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did that one 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't found one Halloween.
So with the types of buying little, what are those things called? Break them, they shine.
Glow stick.
Real quick.
What's that place that you can get them all real cheap?
500?
Amazon.
Well, yeah,
Well, there's also Kramer's in Lexington. You ever heard of Orem Trading?
yeah.
So Kramer's they can bring everything in wholesale and get it 15% cheaper than Orem Trading. It's off of, Kentucky Avenue up Winchester Road.
That's good to know.
All right, so November, we got flags that gotta go out by the 11th, Veterans Day.
Do we have banners for that?
Or actually, can we do earlier,
Oh,
like
wait.
1st of November, because it's election year? We
Right.
used to like to have flags up for election.
I'm just saying they have to be up by the 11th.
So were we talking about like by the 7th or do you need it by the 1st?
Third's election this year, I think. The third.
Is it the third?
Tuesday, Thursday.
So the flags out, do we have banners for Veterans Day or?
We just did flags, yeah. Oh, for Veterans Day? We have those thank those who served ones. I can't care what they say, but.
But we don't have like banners that go up and down the street like we read more.
The other little banners, it says something for your service or something, I can't remember what they say. Be nice to like some of these communities that actually get pictures of living veterans and put them on things and put them out there.
Somebody does something in the school with those signs.
To make the signs for veterans, yeah.
That's the, isn't the routine?
I don't know who does it.
It might be the room.
So we need to have them up
It's really.
after Halloween, basically.
The 1st, yeah, the next day.
Well, that's a Sunday, so the 2nd.
Or you wanna go back one and do it
That's Halloween.
yeah, it's Halloween. Okay, I'm with you. Well, you wanna do it like 24th?
I don't, I'm not supposed to put one for Halloween.
I mean, that way they're already up. We don't have to rush to do it.
It's just, I just would like to have it
Huh?
done.
We have people that will do this.
Well,
Yes.
what I'm trying to,
Aaron.
that's why I'm trying to get her dates, that way she can say, the 24th, we need the flag
Yeah.
for this day.
So what do you want me to do, the 24th then?
I would do.
I would do, I think they're more practical to work during the weekday, aren't they?
Well, yeah,
So, 26th. That's the flag for of October.
Yeah. I put it on the 24th, but
I just think the inmates will there. And
yeah.
if you can give it to them, we're more likely probably gonna get penciled in. But that way, we can't do that because they have to pick a day.
Well, but, yeah,
Suggest.
You give them a
Yeah,
here to here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, somewhere between the 26th and 30th, how about that?
yeah.
Yeah. And then to take them down will probably need to be the 16th to the 20th of November.
Are we putting new banners up?
Christmas,
I guess,
that would be great while we're there,
okay.
you know, just swap them out.
And if anything, since we know it in advance, I can go ahead and have the banners up here. Like I can go grab them, pull them up here and they're ready, so you just need to let her know. Come grab them from her, just do the switch out, they can bring the other ones that they take down and put them back in here and I can come get them and put them on.
Yeah.
And then,
Good long time, I'm working about. I can put them in the building. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you dates so that he'll be more probable to do it.
Yeah.
And if we go ahead and give him these days, we may be able to just go ahead and kind of mark them down throughout the year.
So November, we don't really have nothing going on. It's Thanksgiving, big holiday.
Yeah, I don't know, so I don't.
Okay, go with any one more. November, everybody's free.
There you go.
Long.
Yeah, I think November.
There's a lot of people that do turkey trucks and things.
Yeah.
To bring
Yeah,
out
here you
people.
go, turkey chart.
Yeah. I'm open for suggestions, but I don't have.
We're gonna
People like to run that time of year because it's not as hot.
They do.
do it on that Friday and it'll be room for the black.
Run for the one.
What? Like,
Oh,
I'm just saying. We don't want to be called some.
yeah. All town USA. And the big one.
Christmas.
Christmas. What day are we shooting for? The 12th.
how about it?
ChatGPT would give us a good, forecast prediction of what
No.
what the weather's gonna be like on.
Weather, you can't even do that.
I know.
Just go set the 19th for a. Well, the problem is with the vendors, that's what's really gonna sell our Christmas, and a lot of the vendors, they're booked solid. If
I
you get
know.
them for that one day.
Yeah.
So December 6th is Georgetown Parade, 5 to 8:30.
Okay.
So I say we do it the 12th and our makeup day is the 19th.
We doing the makeup? Yes.
I think we should this year.
What if we just do it no matter what? Cause
That's an
like,
option.
last year,
We could have got.
we could have done it.
Question, what really shut us down? The cold?
The snow.
I was gonna say the prediction of what we were getting to.
So what if, and it would cost us, if we'd have to pay for the people to be there, what if we go on and plan it for that date and then also have the school reserved and if need be, have it in school? You can still reserve it, you just gotta pay for the custodian. And we have the insurance, our insurance will let us reserve
The
it.
problem is it's not a city event.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the winter marketplace or whatever.
Well, what is the city event? It's Santa Claus
Yeah.
was what we were gonna do.
Have Santa Claus in there and then pay the vendors.
But the thing about it is, I don't know, I think somebody said they were wanting to take up Santa Claus on their own. I'm not gonna say their name in case they don't come through with it, but.
Okay, but, so with that being said. Could these citizens turn it into a PTO thing? Maybe,
What is PTO, like,
parent teacher organization.
oh, cause I
In
thought
the event-
PTO I know of is when I take off work.
I'll take my phone.
Yeah. I thought it was like a
I think they're
PTA.
doing it.
Have it,
I mean, that'd be
try to join them on Facebook, see if they do like,
I was just trying to get like a date.
they're doing chili cook-off next week
Really?
or week after. Week after.
We were gonna do, we were gonna shut.
Or that's just around here, or that-
Anybody's invited,
That's where the city,
they have it to school and they have
that's
it.
kind of the city's involved. It's not really a
Yeah,
city.
like 15 or
We
20.
do that.
We really shut it down.
Do we need a parade or do we
And they
just want?
go
They do
pretty well. You know,
Yeah, they do it for each court. That's the main thing,
I
is
think
like,
it'd be pretty.
we don't
cool.
have
Not much, do we need a parade?
no, we do one.
Or do we just do the,
man.
No, we do a Santa Claus comes driving down Main
Yeah,
Street.
like if I was gonna spend money, I mean, because quilts are expensive, so I was gonna spend money, I'd rather, you know, somebody, it's not machine, you know, like.
It's back.
And still,
It's like what you buy from the cracker.
there you go.
yeah, it's made in China.
That's why I'm saying, it's like, I'm trying to do a backup day, cause that was the big thing, the parade is gonna be, well, maybe the 12th, and then if we don't, the 19th.
Yeah.
The thing is why we didn't really do that, because our encroachment was only good for that day.
Yeah,
Cause we did it.
And it was, well, for one, it wasn't planned in advance, so trying to move that was so short notice, it wasn't gonna.
Okay, so let's do the backup then. I like that.
12/19?
That's backup.
That's your favorite thing. Okay, and where does the parade run for Christmas?
Now, the encroachment paper on it's gonna match 4th of July, I think, right?
Yes.
It'll match.
So I'm gonna go from Commonwealth to
Birch. School.
School.
Go to Birch. Commonwealth to Birch.
And this is the backup date for the parade and the
Santa
Santa
Claus.
Claus.
If they wanna participate in the backup date, they're more than welcome to, but the main thing we gotta look at, that's not a city sponsored event. The parade is what a lot of people got upset, and we didn't have a backup date on the parade because the encroachment paper was not
Okay,
fulfilled.
okay.
So the main thing is like, we are planning on having it the 12th, Christmas parade, from Commonwealth to Birch, I guess.
Yeah.
That's,
No,
The other
I
thing,
know it's dark. I think we do it like it's 3
what's that?
parade.
I was gonna say, I don't know, cause whenever I was in that, it was dark.
Yeah, you too.
It was dark when I, like, the year before last.
Yeah, we did.
because we did it and then they did the hot, at the end of it, remember they did the hot chocolate and all of that?
We like it dark because we can do Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Oh,
the one year.
Yeah.
Movie.
Oh, that's why we did it backwards. That's why we did it that way, wasn't it? But I don't guess it matters. It did. So I think it would still be
I
better
think-
going, flowing this way.
The school
Yeah.
parking lot, we'll go through the school parking lot, we'll go to Birch Street, we'll shut down to Birch Street to Commonwealth. And then that's, what time did you all want, 4:30? It gets dark that time of year.
Get it 6.
Six was nice now.
But I think if you started at like 5:15, 5:30.
5:30 then. And that way, their event, I think, probably started 6 to 9. So we'll also have to pull an encroachment paper if the city agrees that we all agree to shut off from Mulberry to Locust Ford
Yeah,
because of all the people in this area.
Go out one or Woodward.
The only thing with the backup date is, one of the problems that I've seen running into last year was all the vendors.
Well, it's not for the vendors. This is for the parade.
That's why I say we lock and load it in and just.
Well, we should try our hardest to be locked and loaded in, but I'm telling you, the people got mad because Santa didn't come down the street.
and he wasn't here.
I don't think, I think,
okay, so Santa's going from Mulberry to Locust Ford, just so I have a clue.
No, Santa is going from Commonwealth Drive
To Burke.
to Birch Street.
I was gonna say, if he only goes from Locust Fork to
Oh, my
Mulberry, he's not gonna.
Yeah.
He's going with small circles.
So that's one permit.
That's one term.
Okay,
And that's gonna be from, probably 5 hours.
That'll probably be from like 5 to 5:30.
I'll do it.
It's not 6.
5,
okay.
and
so the
then,
parade's gonna be at 5.
5:30.
Gonna get
We're gonna get
assembled at 5 and then you're gonna.
We'll get the permit for 5, from 5 to
For an hour.
We can set
For
the
an
time.
hour.
Okay.
And then you can do,
Get everybody lined
Well,
up.
I think they
Start at 5.
I would say,
Yeah, I wrote down.
So meeting at 5,
Parade.
yeah.
correct, 5:30.
The permit's good for 5:30. We can shut it down at 5:15,
Yeah.
whatever.
And then the second permit that we'll get,
And that's to accommodate the Christmas market.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
which we don't do, citizens do, but we will shut down. On the second permit, we will shut down from Mulberry to Locust Fork.
Okay. That's right.
And that will be from 6 to 9,
Open.
is that what we said?
I think that's what we.
But we made it to December.
Yeah,
What is 6 to 10?
yeah, I mean, it is,
I think
we
it's-
can determine the
Do
time.
you guys think shutting down Mulberry to Locust, do you think we ought to do 6 to 9 or 6 to 10?
And so it gives them,
Gives
if
them a
they,
little-
if they stop at night, it gives them time to break down safely, so
Okay.
they need to flying through here.
Okay, so 6 PM to 10 PM.
And that one shouldn't be too bad, it shouldn't upset them.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, everybody.
So, but we're gonna do those for the 12th, but we need to do our backup day as well for the 19th.
But I'll go on the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to put back in there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And we're not doing one for Halloween, because it's a do or die on Halloween. For the encroachment on it,
Right.
right?
No backup day.
And July,
Not the same.
I know, and same for the 4th of July.
Yeah, it's just not.
Fourth of July, the same, my opinion, correct?
Well,
I don't have a fourth.
I know it's the first.
Sorry.
It's the same as
Yeah.
Fourth of July for Christmas as far as.
First, fourth,
Three, four, US. June 25th.
You could do like, you could do like Gatlinburg did, they do theirs at midnight,
Yeah,
the very first in the
yeah,
United
first
States.
4th of July, parade in the United States. They start at 12:01 AM.
Thousands.
Cool,
Better
baby.
be in my that thousands.
All right, is that all we got?
So, is that not enough?
No, I think that's fine. But did we cover everything?
Let's just recap real quick. Funding,
Oh, fun.
yeah.
I gotta
Take that.
I was, please, I should have brought lunch. Yeah.
You, are you good with the flag days for May when you put them up?
Am I good with it or do I know?
Do you know?
No,
Okay, so,
I don't think I was ever really told when they go up, or if I was, I was told one time.
Memorial Day is the 25th. So the week of 18th through the 22nd, for you to put up.
So flags and
And we made note to leave those up till after July 4th. So after July 6th to the 10th, things come out,
flags and,
they get put back up. And well, Veterans Day and election. Day.
There's not really
which,
sponsors for the Easter anytime. I need the list.
Let's,
any
Any
sponsor,
sponsors for Easter and not that I need the list.
you mean,
Did you have somebody sponsoring your Easter?
we have people drop off eggs and things.
Okay, I was wondering what to put on the website.
Oh, our biggest sponsor for that Buffalo Days, she asked that she not be put up there.
Okay. And then, I guess we'll have to vote in the meeting to
How to fund it.
how to fund it.
Yeah, but we can, I don't know, if we might be able to discuss it. I was just threw that out earlier, when we had that anonymous, it wasn't anonymous, it was owed to the city. And we've been paying it for the last 5 years or whatever it was,
So,
because we didn't budget for any of this.
Can I throw an idea?
so just to throw out a number, I'll just throw out a number, if we're gonna have decent average entertainment at each of these music events, it's gonna be about $1,000 per event.
Well,
I will try to get sponsors for most of it, but
so if we plan on doing fireworks, $5,000 is kind of what we're talking about. We say we have 9, right, of that
yeah,
money. We don't have to use all of the 5 for it, but I say we put the 5 and then we give 1,000 for 4 other events.
yeah. That's it's a good way to give back to the community, yeah.
Because the taxpayers have been
It
paying
is,
it.
it is their money, so.
But we would have to vote on that.
Yeah.
Even if, we might not even be allowed to do it, I don't know, we'd have to get with Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, or exactly.
Well, once we flesh out our events, we'll have a better idea what we need for each event.
It's just a thought too. I don't have any like. Yeah. If there was, or if anybody had any ideas of something that we could do throughout the summer, like. Just a couple of events that are just kid related, you know, like just,
Water balloon type.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a water balloon fight, but you seem to really wanna do that.
Nerf wars.
I mean, something that is not extremely expensive, but just something that is like just related to the kids that we could do. I don't know, some kind of craft or,
Well, see, they have like not even, you don't have to do a water balloon fight, but like a water balloon toss where you have.
something maybe we could get the fire department to help with. I mean,
Let's break it down with the water.
well,
Well, no, the hose, but big cities do their plug days,
yeah,
where they tell the kids, hey, plug at main and see what's gonna be opened up.
yeah.
Not on the road, but I mean, plugs are near places that can be on the grass.
Just something that we could do a couple of times during the summer maybe that is just strictly for the kids. It's just, it's nothing that anybody's gonna have to pay for.
Got a troughs,
Fill them full.
ice in them,
Yeah.
and put popsicles in them.
Yes.
Yeah, just something,
Dunking, you could do
Just-
face painting.
something inexpensive that is just strictly for the kids, that they don't have to pay for, that is just us giving back and doing something just strictly for the kids. It's nothing that's a big event or anything, just.
Well, like the last day of school, balloon fight, or water balloon fight.
I think they do that, don't they?
They do that at school.
I'm like, water balloons.
They do
People
something
don't
like
like water
that.
balloons,
Yeah.
it's a heck of a mess.
Yeah, you're
It
right.
is a big mess.
I tell you one thing,
And it can damage your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
one thing,
Yeah, we
when you
dealt
were
with that.
Buffalo Days through Kramer's, we bought, 300 kites for like $100. And we handed them out at Easter. The next weekend, there was a ton of kids on this hill trying to fly the kites down here,
Yeah.
which doesn't fly very good, just wind up there, but
Well, that's
Yeah,
kinda neat.
that'd be
That's not
cool.
a bad idea.
You know, you, if I could go through, I mean, in the park, you could do it in the park and type things.
That's not a.
well, we get our business,
I don't think that,
get our business involved too, and they could hide somewhere on their properties.
that's a great
Churches,
idea.
I mean,
I like that.
What'd you say?
Scavenger hunt.
I think that's something too, not just business, we should get churches involved, you know,
Get the
not
whole
just-
community involved,
and not
yeah.
just Rutan, but county and organizations, you know, like the Kiwanis and people like that, I mean, cause they'll come put money in you.
He's trying to do a community picnic, the Sunday after Buffalo Day.
That, yeah, for the churches and people to come to, yeah, but I think other times would be good too.
Two events for the kids.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Picnic, you know, we maybe could do hot dogs, I mean, which would
That-
cost us a whole lot,
That'd be great and cheap.
and do a scavenger.
Yeah, it could be kickoff, you get your list right here to start it early enough in the daytime for light, and they could go, when they come back, have the first one's back, or most bound, or.
I just wanna do something. I just wanna make sure that we do, cause like I said, I didn't realize until we moved down here that there are a ton of kids down there.
Lawnmower race.
They're just not on my street.
Yeah, that's cute.
I did, living on Main Street, I didn't realize how many, like, all summer long, I see them walking up and down the street and riding their bikes and stuff, and I don't think people realize there are a ton of kids down here. I don't, just something to think about, like, if we could find something, to do for them, just a few things, maybe do the summer.
You can do relay races as water balloons, where they hand them off, you know, like, and if they drop them, they're out, so to speak, something like that, where you're not really tossing them.
I mean, I know we don't have a huge community down here, and we don't have a whole lot of resources, so we can't do like, you know, summer camps and stuff like that. I wish we had like the funding and resources and stuff to do that kind of stuff.
Camp out.
What?
Camp down at the park.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then just do a big bonfire.
gonna say this. It's gonna happen.
Maybe not a big bonfire.
Well, one
Maybe
that the
not
fire,
fire rings, maybe.
one that the fire department allows, yeah.
Oh my gosh, they would love.
That is actually a really good idea.
That's a great
You
idea.
could put some lights in the trees,
Yeah, do some lights and stuff. So
lanterns or
somebody
something.
gets scared.
Down here is very cool camp, the Boy Scouts used to, they rent this and they,
Yeah.
actually, we didn't charge them, but they would sign it out and they camp out down here for their 2-day hike, camping net.
I'm sure we can find people to loan tents and stuff like that.
That's a great.
No
idea.
RVs.
No RVs, kids only.
I can't find my RV.
No.
Kids only.
I'm gonna put it up for kids.
I mean, think about it, there are a lot of kids that maybe are never gonna get to have that experience.
Yeah, that's good.
There are a lot of kids that maybe, maybe don't have a tent.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we gonna be able to provide tents for?
So maybe we need to look at,
Well, you can sleep on the ground, sleep bag, if you're at the right time of year, I mean,
if it's the right time of year, but maybe we might need to look at some sponsors for that.
you know, and there's your movie thing, show 3 movies overnight. Every 2 hours you show a
For
movie.
storytelling or
Yeah.
readings or whatever.
For the little kids, we could
All
do,
night for John.
we could do some,
John will bring his kids.
John can bring his kids.
They have to, parent has to be there.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Drop your kid, no dropouts.
Well, and that's what I was
Yeah, it has
saying,
to be.
maybe, there may be some kids that don't, that
Wouldn't have a parent.
may not have a parent.
And then if that's the case, then we have to have some kind of waiver or something.
18 or over with them.
Yeah.
We may have to think on this, we may have to think on this a little bit,
Begin with Georgetown Forge.
That should be in July sometime down in this nice,
yeah,
miserable all night.
yeah. And you're gonna be there.
Sounds so much fun.
You're gonna be there.
I'll be there because my kid will be one of the first ones that
You
says,
can.
let's go, Dad.
Underneath this tree.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
I'll be close to the utility box so I can have a hay tea in my.
I like that idea, okay. So community camp.
I actually like that.
It was just 2 hot dogs and we can roll from the fire.
Marshmallows.
Yeah.
Of course.
They don't have a big bike, you know, in July, you know, little one.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Only wild animals we have to worry about cats.
A
So.
lot of them. Raccoon.
Yeah, possibly every once in a while, it's coming out here over here. Yeah. Cool.
We have anything else?
Just since we started the meeting off with the whole thing about it, somebody's been complaining they can't get in the meeting, but there are people in the meeting, like I said, it doesn't have a lobby, so it's on their end if they're not getting in, they're not clicking the right thing to get in. They're not clicking that link or something.
We really need to try and make that link clickable. Is it clickable?
Yeah, it is.
My dad complains about it.
Or at least it was in the beginning, I don't know now it's being,
I don't think it is.
I don't think.
if they're just reusing the cut and paste, it probably isn't yet.
I would say if you just put space after it, normally it'll,
Kick it.
that hyperlink light up.
Yeah.
Wait, wow, motion to adjourn.
Oh, I'll motion.
You want to second it?
She's hungry.
I haven't eaten today, so
I think that's enough.
somebody second that, so we can.
We did call it religious.
All those in favor?
Ken was the second.
Kim was the second.
Go ahead. Picture.
All right.
All right, very cool.
Okay.
Don't eat it.
Yeah.
But with the exception of the, scavenger hunt and the camp out, everything else.
Sorry.
Or do we have to jump to the next one?
Do we have, Cody, do we have to wait till we vote on these things?
I think you have to. Put my books out.
Quickly.
I think you have to. Or. In a normal meeting.
Quick leave and then, so then.
Okay.
I would just do it as one. Like,
I mean, after we do the next meeting is what we're saying.
yeah, I would just do it, like an events calendar
Oh,
that
next.
we put together. Is there, all commissioners in favor of an events calendar?
Okay. So I guess,